the shadows they wander alone. Old ruins where fears have grown. Zombies watch from ancient stone. Whispers chill right to the bone. Gothic castles rise in the night. Gory entrails glide out of sight. Walls howling under pale moonlight. Darkness creeps and grabs too tight. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from this EuroCrypt. Fabio Fulci, Argento and more. Black love killers and goblins score. Vampires hunt their nightly feast. Lurking monsters are released. The beyond screen in a sepia dream. Melancholy miles downstream. No one's safe, or so it seems. Worlds unravel at the seams. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from this EuroCrypt.
I'm gonna lock the door, that way you won't be disturbed.
And you will face the sea of darkness and all therein that may be explored.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We are back in there
Oh,
like motherfucking swimwear.
Let's fucking back in there.
Yeah, man.
That's for sure. Hey, before we even fucking start, again, of course, thank you guys both so much for fucking having me back to do this again. This shit right here is awesome. But I will forewarn everybody, if it seems like I'm a little unprepared, I assure you I wrote down fucking notes, but I was told this morning, because I didn't think we were doing this tonight. Hey, by the way, that box set that has like 6 fucking discs in it, go ahead and crack into that, because we're doing that tonight. Oh, shit. So, yeah.
No, man, even I didn't get to like most of the stuff.
Right.
It's just jam-packed.
So when we were talking like 2 weeks ago, like Dirk was like, hey man, like of course can't wait to get to the Beyond. We're gonna definitely do it. I just got a birthday party. So in my mind, I was like, okay, so we're probably not gonna get to this the week after the next. So it might be, maybe we might go into somewhere in September and do it. So I was just like, well, I'll just open that box whenever he gives me the heads up and locks in a date. Dirk texts me at like 9 o'clock this morning, but I'm like, oh, well, here's the link for fucking StreamYard. And I'm like, for what?
I've been so damn busy this week too, man. Like this past week, so I guess I should have reached out anyway. But
hey man, that was my retarded brain, man. You like I said, I kind of replayed it in my mind, and I was just like, he probably meant that birthday party for the very next week. So that was while we were talking about the week after the next, and I was like, well, fuck it, let's crack that box open. Let's get some shit done. So I just told everybody to fuck off today. I'm like, I'm trying to watch some Fulci today. I got to prepare for some shit.
Right. Hell yeah.
So I had a fucking blast though. Can't wait to go over this release, man. I'm sure you guys are the reason why I bought this exact release. I mean, fucking, I have literally 4 other copies of this movie where it was like, okay, do I really need this one? And then I remember you and Darren was like, hey man, fucking, if you want the actual full fucking, you want the full 9 and the fucking the 7 Doors to Hell cut, like you're gonna have to get this. And I was like, all right, fucking $60 later, here I come.
No doubt about it. And you get I don't know, was you able to get one to get the damn eyeball?
Yeah, I mean, see, right there, whenever you guys were like, hey man, like don't miss out on it, I missed the eyeballs and all that shit, which I'm fine with. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. That's a cool fucking touch. I would have definitely loved to fucking have got one of those. I probably would have just put it on the shelf. But yeah, I was just glad because I think at the time they Grindhouse Video, they had opened their pre-orders, and then all of a sudden they wouldn't letting the pre-orders go anymore. Like they were sold out. When everybody was like, "Oh shit!" Like they're gone already. Holy fuck! Maybe they didn't really print a whole lot. And then they came back, and as soon as they came back, that's when I was like, okay, fucking
Yeah,
take
it
my
scared the
$60
shit out of
and let me have
everybody.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That was a damn good tactic they did.
Oh
Damn
yeah.
straight. Hey,
I mean,
they definitely got me on it,
like-
plus probably 1,000 other people. So
I passed on it. Like Dirk was asking me whether I wanted a copy, like because they don't send to the UK. So I was like, well, £70, I don't know. And then like when they said like within a few days or a week later they're redoing them, and I was like fucking messaging, emailing Dirk like fucking get it done, man. I need to fucking get this big time.
hell yeah.
And
There's nothing
yeah.
wrong with this version. It really ain't. You know what I mean?
Oh God, you want to see
That's the
some?
other Grindhouse, but man, that
I got this
Oh, dude.
steel
Yeah.
book.
Oh.
I still
yeah.
haven't ripped the
fucking
thing off.
right, dude. Yeah.
I've
I was just
literally
about to
got
say it. I was about to literally just talk about that too, being like, man, y'all know I'm a sucker for those old Aero video steel books, the window sets. I try to track that motherfucker down right there. Even that one, the window case. And man, when it comes to the Beyond, those are the ones that are really. You would think like the zombie flesh eaters once it has all that decadent colors and all that shit. That one does go for crazy money. For some reason, the Beyond is actually worth more than fucking zombie flesh eaters, even the window sets.
You got the tin set.
Look at this shit. Yeah, that's the Anchor Base shit, man. Yeah.
Limited, but I think it was like 10,000 copies or something stupid. 20,000. So
I'm not the only one sitting here with like fucking 8 copies of this movie. That's great. So
man, I've got more, but they're in boxes, man. Yeah. I've got more.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that steelbook is just fucking super. So don't get me wrong, I like that 10 set, man. I've had my hands on it. Look at this shit. This dude's got wax for this, man.
I'm still not.
Well, I mean, that's the other score, man. It's nowhere near the
and no, that's
score.
that's fine, man. But hey,
but it's cool. I do dig it.
And we'll get into it, man. But keep in mind, like the music that you're getting on that record right there is the score that most people are actually more familiar with, especially if you're like in the UK. If you were in America in 1996 and you finally got to see that movie for the first time, shit, dude, you got to see the video nasty cut. You didn't get to see.
Right.
You didn't get to see the actual really good cut. So, not to mention that fucking Fabio Frizzi score.
Yeah. I mean, the new composer's cut, man, that Frizzi did, man. Like he went on a tour. It was a big deal, man. He got to completely recut the whole thing, man, and it's fucking amazing.
Hey, did you notice that there's a special feature on disc 1 where you can actually see his cut of the film? It's under special features, though. Yeah. I was going through the whole disc 1 today. So not only do you get the theatrical cut, and then you get the composer cut, which is side by side on the bar. But once you click open special features, it'll bring down the menu, and it actually has Frizzo's cut sitting right there. Okay. So definitely check that out if you have it. Yeah, there you go. See there? Okay. I did some homework, y'all. At last.
Hell yeah. Hey, let me get to the chat right quick. See who's in here, man. I appreciate everybody in here, man. Of course, y'all know we're covering Adilla. All deal I guess that's how you say it in Italian. Hopefully somebody's gonna not cuss me out, for butchering the Italian. But 7 Doors of Death, aka The Beyond. What's the other titles, man? There's another one, right? It's And You Will Live in Terror, The Afterlife.
Oh, so I know you did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably more, to be honest. In France.
Yeah, exactly. The Italian films, they only got like 40 different titles.
All right, man. I'm going to get to these comments. See who's in here, man. We got James Van Duzen. What's going on?
Hey,
how's it going, man? Got Texas in here. Welcome to the Panel of Pain. What's happening?
Hey, Texas.
Yeah, man. We got let's see. This is going to be great. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna try to make it great, man. The Beyond is kind of hard to fuck up, I think. So
yeah, we covered this.
Fuck it up.
It's like we covered this quite like nearly 2 years ago. I want to say.
Yeah, we covered it 10 years ago in the Gates of Hell trilogy, but
but
yeah, this is going to be more of a, I don't know, like going a little deeper just on this one. So
yeah, this is going to be better, 100%. Yeah.
Right. But so then we got James is saying we have such sights to show you.
What's up, man?
Let's see. Yeah, man, what's going on? What's up? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, what's up?
Let's see. Kal-El, what's happening?
What's up, dude?
Hey.
Got Chris in here. What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Let's see. Adrian James. What's happening, man?
What's up,
that's
man?
badass still. Darren? Hell yeah, man.
Damn straight.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm too scared to pull the actual, because I got the G card stuck to it. I don't want to, don't want to pull
Never take it off. Never.
No, as long as you can open it up. Although I guess I'll never even want to watch that disc now after this one.
Let's see. I just have 2 copies of the Beyond. My favorite fortune. Yep.
But which 2 copies do you have there, Chris?
Let's see.
Does he have the new one? I'm not sure, actually.
I'm sure he does, man. Especially, I mean, goddamn. Once you clicked on the advertisement page and you got to see the rollout for all 6 discs, it was like, Jesus Christ, whatever edition you do have. And it's fine. I'm not one of those to be like, oh, if you don't have this one, then you don't have, like, then you just don't even have the movie. That's bullshit, because Grindhouse did a really good job. Before we had those, even if you had this one, like I mean, it's not the greatest quality, but I mean, hey, to have it on disc and actually, be a decent cut. Yeah, I mean, you can go that route too, but
right.
If you got the old one though, man, shit, and you're just like, hey, I don't want to upgrade it. If you got this one, I think you're okay. Honestly, I mean, we all got to pretty much handle this one for the past 7-8 years now. At this point, I think this has been rolled out. So
easily, yeah. How do you feel about this, the new one though, with pulling the discs out the way they are? That's the only thing I don't like about it.
I knew that was me. That don't bother me.
See, I'm kind of leaning with I'm with Dirk on that one right there. Like, I knew that was going to be a thing, because I know when everybody sees those, like the envelope style pullouts, you're like, fuck, man, I'm going to scratch my disc, man, blah, blah, blah. Well, with Blu-rays and 4Ks, we all know the protective coating, and that's a little bit difficult to do, especially when you're sliding in between that little thin cardboard. However, I will say the CD soundtrack that's in there, and plus that DVD of the 7 Doors of Hell cut, we all know CDs and DVDs scratches a little bit more easily. I say they could have at least done a little something.
Put them in a different
for those 2. Yeah. I mean, for the price point we paid, if they would have did a different style casing, like each disc would have had like their own little plastic tray to clip on, I'm sure we wouldn't have paid a $60 price. We would have probably paid more like an $80 price. It probably just went up and up.
I took the soundtrack out. It's in my truck, in a CD case, with all my other CDs. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The 7 Doors of Death, I probably won't watch. I mean, I watched it. I've seen it. Cool. I probably won't revisit. You know what I mean? It's just...
Yeah.
It's really bad quality as well.
It's cut.
Oh, shit.
There's no really no... I mean, just the interest in seeing it with that score, I'd say check it out. But other than that, the composer's cut is the only one I'm going to go back to now. So,
man, it's like amazing as well.
Yeah, I was kind of dumbfounded when I opened. I was going through the book, man, pulling out the disc, taking a look at them, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, there's that one cut you guys were telling me about, but why the fuck is it on DVD? Like, why is this at least on Blu-ray? Like, DVD is like almost it's almost like something you got to turn your eyebrow up at. Now it's like, DVD, come on, get real. But like, I figured like there was going to be a Blu-ray of that cut, but I was completely wrong on it. But you know what? Maybe the surviving elements were just like, hey, like, if we do put this to Blu-ray, it's probably not going to benefit. It's not going to benefit the actual product itself, and we're probably just going to end up having to charge a steeper price tag. So maybe they took a really good business decision there. Who knows? But
yeah, but they could have done what they did with Phenomena with Creepers. They could have just literally recut it all again. I know it would have cost more money, definitely, but that would have been great to see the 7 Doors of Death like in higher definition. That would have been amazing.
I agree. Saying everyone smoke that like, and you can smack it too. And then Nicholas C. Day says, "Hey, that composer cut is badass." Also, long time no see. Yeah, man, good to have you in here.
Yeah, what's up, man?
That's what you call an Easter egg, Johnny. Yeah. The Beyond is very much like Lovecraft's The Rats in the Walls.
Ooh, never seen that.
The thing I thought the same thing, that like Lovecraft, his name kept coming up with the Beyond and everything, right? Mm-hmm. And it's in the mythos, but like once you dive in a little deeper, like you realize there is somebody it has something to do with Lovecraft, but it's another guy.
One the writer was influenced by Lovecraft. I was reading.
He wrote shit with Lovecraft. They inspired each other. They corresponded through letters from 1922 to 1937, and they created their own mythos of like these worlds. And they
wouldn't you love to see those letters, like the content of what those letters were? I'd love to fucking. Wouldn't you love to just like break open each one, like if they actually like made like a coffee table book of like all the surviving letters, and they just did like a montage of them? You're like, holy shit!
Well, they were doing
that early.
They were creating these stories for a Weird magazine from 1922 to 1937, and there was another guy with him, Robert E. Howard, and then it was Robert E. Howard. And then Clark Ashton Smith and Lovecraft were really fucking tight. They were like real Ace Boone Coon kind of shit. You know what I mean? And they played off each other. It's great, man. Once you get into the shit, like the whole mythos of the fucking Cthulhu shit. And like Lovecraft even mentions Smith in Call of Cthulhu in the story. He mentions him. So,
okay.
But anyway, I'm not gonna go on a whole tangent on that yet. But
look, hey, Chris was right there with you too, man. Because as soon as you was bringing him up to me, Chris was throwing out Robert E. Howard, and of course, I guess the magazine was called Weird Tales, like you were saying, like it was like Weird Magazine, but I think it's a Weird Tales magazine. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Look at the date on it too, Tales, man. The 20s into the 30s, man. Like, whew.
The three Musketeers is what they call it. The Three Musketeers of strange horror or whatever, cosmic horror and shit, you know. But yeah.
I think you can still get some of those Weird Tales. They brought them out like fairly recently to where, you know, like re-editions of them. I like in book form where you can see, I don't know how many issues is in a book, but that'd be kind of interesting knowing, you know, what Dirk's just said as well.
Absolutely.
Man, my internet dropped out there for a second. How's everybody doing? Doing good, man. Hope you're doing good, brother.
Yeah, man.
7 Doors of Death is junk bit. I'm really glad they included it. Yeah. Man, I'm glad to have it, man. I like the score though. I do like that score. It's nothing compared to Frizzi's, but man, before we get off into this shit, I do like we usually do, man. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and play the first clip to get this shit cranked off. Here we go.
Collected all the prophecies of Avon, handed down from generation to generation, over more than 4,000 years.
You ungodly warlock. Because of you, this hotel and this town be cursed forever.
The 7 dreaded gateways are concealed in 7 cursed places. Woe be unto him who ventures near without knowledge.
Because this hotel was built over one of the 7 doors of evil, and only I can save you.
Woe be unto him who opens one of the 7 gateways to hell, because through that gateway, evil will invade the world.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Love it.
Definitely one of the best openings of any Fulci film ever. Like that opening is so fucking solid.
Yeah,
it is. I was saying before we come on here,
Right.
that film reminds me a lot of Inferno, Dario Argento's Inferno, and that clip there as well, where you've got, you know, the talk over of the woman talking over the scene as well.
Yeah.
Exactly like Inferno. And what's funny about that is
Yep.
what Fulci done throughout this film, he kept on mentioning Inferno all the time throughout the film. And like when the cinematographer Sergio Salvetti was asking him, you know, why he was so obsessed with Inferno, and Fulci's answer was, because I want to fucking do it better than Argento did. And that was like his inspiration throughout the whole film. He just wanted to make something better than Argento's. And I've got to admit, I think he has.
I think he did.
I'm a fan of Inferno.
I
really
definitely would put this over Inferno for sure.
Yes, slightly.
100%.
There's not much in it, but yeah, I would put this over it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it has, but I mean, the original idea was was Angelus, right?
Yeah, Fabrizio De Angelis, yeah.
He come up with the title, The Beyond, and shit. So then he takes Dardano Sacchetti, and he's like, "Look, I need you to write a basis for The Beyond and shit." The story that Sacchetti come up with was a lot different than, like, Fulci changed it up quite a bit from what we got on screen.
It was about a family, I think. Dardano Sacchetti's first, and it was going to center on a male rather than a female character as well, protagonist.
Yep.
But what's so funny with Dardano Sacchetti was Fulci and him hated each other. They would regularly just argue all the time, and Sacchetti's literally, his own ideas in this film are really, there's not that many of them. You know, Fulci overwrote like all his ideas. And I think it's like 80% Fulci, writing it with that other guy as well, one of the other writers. And then Sacchetti is like 20% of what he originally wrote, they included.
But I know that at the heart of it, you kind of see the similar things in House by the Cemetery, right? Like as far as the basement and shit, like a little bit, but also like Blade in the Dark. So Sacchetti had this fear of the dark in his basement, and there was like, I think 31 steps to his basement, and he wouldn't go past the 17th step because that's where the fucking light stopped. So like he was scared what was in the dark.
That's a steep fucking staircase for a basement. 31 steps, bro. God damn.
Yeah.
That's what he says, and that's kind of the inspiration, and the Weird Tales magazine inspired him quite a bit as well. So I know Lovecraft gets a lot of the credit, but as far as the Book of Ibon itself, that goes to Smith. Clark Ashton Smith wrote the Book of Ibon, which is some mind-blowing shit. Holy shit, man. Like the different worlds and some wild, it's like there's 7 chapters in the Book of Ibon, and each chapter is like 7 deadly sins. And it's constantly warning people, if you read this shit, be prepared. You're going to fucking lose yourself. You're going to go fucking mad. So I was kind of like thinking, like, I wonder if like Carpenter must have, got that idea for In the Mouth of Madness as well. And kind of,
kind of like one of those things where like the old saying is, if you stare into the abyss too long, the abyss tends to stare back at you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I can see that, especially like with the Fulci attitude. Darren brought it up too. I know you guys are like the fucking walking, talking encyclopedias, especially when it comes to people like Argento, Fulci, and all the greats and everything. But it doesn't surprise me when Darren said, well, yeah, we had this guy right here, but unfortunately him and Fulci fucking hate each other's guts. Well, Fulci just pretty much like Argento, and I'm sure you guys can probably name a few others, especially when it comes to the Italian director side. Either most of them were claimed pretty much famed for being misogynistic. Argento's always been known to be really rough with some of his the women cast. Fulci as well. Everybody used to say, especially like you listen to the new commentaries, even on this very brand new release, and you'll hear a lot of different people say like, "Look, we didn't get along so great. However, I will give him this. He was a workaholic, and I may have not have been on that same level with him." So maybe that might have created that difference, but it was definitely a feeling of like, hey, like, let's just get the job done. I don't care to know you personally. If you're not going to put 100% into it, I don't want you on my set. The lady who goes to the morgue with the redheaded step, we'll jump into this right quick just to prove a point. But
Catch her on my call.
for example, so she goes to the morgue with the little redhead girl. Fulci on set felt like she wasn't given the delivery that he was expecting that day. He accused her of being under the influence of fucking drugs, and she was flipping out during shooting, being like, "How do you accuse me of being a fucking drug addict? I'm completely sober. Like, I live a really healthy, fucking a very good choice lifestyle, and you're accusing me of being a drug addict. I'll quit." And he was like, "Well, if you want to get off my set and go fucking sober up, come back when you're ready to work." And she's like, "I'm not on any drugs."
Yeah, he would do that though. He would test people out, and that was his way. And that's how we got these great performances. Yeah,
there you go.
And it was
also
all about the performance. That's
to
all
get
it
that
was.
respect. Like if they didn't buck back, then he didn't really have much respect for him. You know?
There you go. It's like you're testing somebody's fucking like their will almost to be like, hey, I know you got it in you to do fucking a better job than that take we just did, and we just spent money and time on that. So, like Darren said, fuck it, I'm gonna get underneath your skin, ruffle those feathers, get you good and pissed off. And even if it makes you hate me and it gets a better take, I'd rather have a better take and you hate me than nothing at all.
But what he would do, right? So he would do that, really ruffle their feathers. But after he got the scene he wanted, he would go up to them and like kiss them, and honestly show his affection in that way. I think a lot of the people like really kind of misread him in a lot of ways. And I know,
Catherine McCall had a lot of great things to say about him, and so did Cynthia, right?
Yeah, Cynthia Montserrat. Yeah. She was even asked back on I think both of them when they asked back on a number of films. And if he liked you, he would. That was his way of like repaying you. Al Cliver was one of his best mates. Right. They used to like laugh and joke, and Al Cliver, he's on the set. And I don't know, there's a strange thing about his voice. I don't know if he's got a health.
Oh, yeah, it's like throat cancer or something.
Yeah, like, because he like whispers on his interview. Right. But he said their relationship was very much like Tom and Jerry, where they would just have a laugh on set and what have you. But then if someone else kind of come into that conversation and started having a joke, Fulci would just shoot them down. It's as if it's only them two that can do it. It was like really weird, like our Fulci. And there's lots of stories on that set about Fulci. You know, like if you caught him first thing in the morning at like a newspaper stand and you'd say, "Oh, how are you, maestro?" Fulci would turn around and say, "What the fuck? What the fuck's it got to do with you? I won't do it." Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think he was misunderstood.
Look at the perspective from his daughter too. Like we got that Severin release, that fake for Fulci, and it's basically the whole documentary is his daughter giving like her perspective of her own father. And you got to admit, like, you know, whether what kind of personality he had, whether he was just so involved in his work, or maybe he was a little obsessive about women, but just didn't know how to maybe address the problem that he had with women, or how to talk to them, or whatever the case may be. Who fucking knows? But it is kind of weird though to kind of see like, I mean, it's the ones who's closest to you, you know what I mean? Like that can probably definitely define what you're really like at home behind closed doors when you're away from the public eye. And you can kind of tell through that documentary, like his daughter is a little like, yeah, like our family just wasn't normal. But I mean, Asia Argento said the same thing about her father too. And it's kind of like, well, I mean, look at the lifestyle they live. They're pretty much praised all the time. They're in front of the camera. They go out in public and they're fucking treated like celebrities. So I'm sure everything's not normal, but Fulci to me, though, seems like a little bit more of a, I mean, just I hate to judge a book by its cover, but let's say compare him to Argento. I would say out of Fulci and Argento, man, Fulci is probably going to be the one who's probably got the dirtier secrets than Argento. But Argento is probably a little bit more on the secrets that he probably has like some, I don't know, like some good nature vein to it kind of secret. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'd say probably Fulci's probably the fucked up of the two of them is what I'm trying to say.
I don't know, actually. I don't know. I think Argento might have a few in his.
Yeah, Argento was pretty hell bent on with the drug use a little bit. But I mean, Fulci, I feel like Fulci was like, you didn't have to guess with Fulci.
Because of the territory though, right? I mean, they're in the film industry of all places.
He's gonna tell you what he's thinking, you know? So
I mean, the entertainment business, that kind of like you have to pretty much get your your membership card with that. I mean, I think it just automatically comes with it. So of course, I mean, drugs is going to take a normal human being and probably turn them into something else, even if it's for an extensive amount of time, and they're in front of the public eye the way they are. Like Fulci to me, though, seems like the kind of type who was probably scared, like to holler at a bitch. But if he did and nobody was like watching him, like the shit he probably might want to talk her into doing with him in a fucking bedroom, probably be a lot more kinkier than Argento. That's all. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
I think, yeah, look, like Fulci, with Fulci, he had a lot of bad experiences with women in his, like when he was growing, you know, past relationships and all that. And I think that's maybe got a little bit to do with it.
Like Argento
he grew up with nothing but females too. Like, so that,
yeah,
you know, that had a lot to do with it. Like, what was it? 3 generations of females, his sister, his mother, and his grandma or something.
Right. Yeah.
Or his aunt or some shit like that. Anyway, it was like fucking, so, I mean, that probably has a lot to do with it. I remember him talking about, they'd all had the period at the same fucking time, and it was like hell for him and shit.
Oh, God. Look, it's just a miracle. We could probably, I mean, it's flat out nothing more than a miracle that the guy he was actually a heterosexual in life, because usually guys who come from that kind of household, like, yeah, like I got 2 moms, like, yeah, I see.
Yeah, usually got some kind of mother fetish or what have you as well. But
yeah. Because about that Sigmund Freud shit we were talking about right before the stream, it's like, I don't know about all that shit, but I mean, it's been written down before, but it doesn't mean I got to agree with that shit, right?
We got Justin Marino in here. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Good to have you in here, man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's see. Got a question here, y'all. From Nicholas. He says, "Okay, was the housekeeper's son the son of the plumber character? I always felt like there was something there."
I've got 2 answers to this, because I've heard that they were Arthur and Martha were like married, and like that's on some of the interviews on the disc.
No. He's saying the plumber.
Yeah.
Joe,
okay. Sorry, yeah.
Joe the plumber, because you look how they look at each other when they're in the fucking basement.
Yep.
It's kind of weird. She's like, "I prepared a pathway for you, Joe."
Oh, I'm with you now. I read it wrong.
No, you were doing a great job, especially with like the plumber and the bitch, right? Like, where we get to see them, and you're like, wait a minute, like, are they husband and wife? Like, what's going on here? When you listen to the commentary, like that's on the very first disc. Like, it pretty much answers all that for you, like right up front. Like,
like in one of the books I read, that Arthur and Martha are supposed to be mother and son.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
mother
Arthur
and
Martha
son.
are mother and son.
Yeah.
But Joe the plumber and the way it's like they know each other, the way they look.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it's a weird scene. Yeah, for
very
sure.
strange. But there's a lot of strange shit going on in this movie. So like,
and the pacing is going by so fast.
Right.
It's hard to narrow it down because the pacing is going by so fast. Because here we are, we're getting to see our main character. She's purchased this hotel, and now you're walking through it, and there's like, wait a minute, like how many people you got working for you in this thing? It's like bam, bam, bam. All of a sudden, the basement's flooded. Shit's going wrong.
Right.
I mean, it's literally
like,
just
it's
moving
like
at a pace to hurry up so we can see the gore scene that takes place for the plumber more than we are getting a villain character.
This is a renovation from hell, you know. Like, 100%. So you got the fucking painter gets fucked off a 6 foot wide scaffolding. How the fuck did he fall off? Well, looking in the fucking window and looking in them eyes, right? You know, I didn't have that in the clip, but whatever.
Like I was telling Dirk before the stream started, the very first, I mean, other than the opening, of course, with that gore, but the very first incident we get to see whenever we finally get to current day, not 1927 Louisiana, but current, we get to see the painter fall off the scaffolding. That was actually in real life, that is, and still is, the Louisiana Film Commissioner of Louisiana. Just happened to meet Fulci. They got along really well. Fulci tucked him right into this little bitty part of his movie.
That's killer. That's awesome.
Became friends, and there you go, man. You hooked him up a little part in the movie, and there you go. So not everybody hated Fulci, you know. I mean, but he definitely needed something from that guy. Like, he had to get the permission to be like, "Hey, I can film my movie here, right?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead, but I gotta be in your fucking movie."
Right.
They done their own stunts as well. Then that guy who fell off the scaffold, and they made this big like mattress type thing where he had to fall onto, and
So I got a little background though on the book of Eyeblind a little bit.
Okay.
If y'all want me to come on with it.
Yeah, go for it, man.
So it's basically it's also AKA Liber Ivanis. And it's a grimoire of this great magician sorcerer Ibon. And it's a collection of rituals, liturgies, spells, fucking dark myths, esoteric incantations, fucking talking about gods of Yog and Satoth and all this crazy shit, right? Like, the book was compiled though from Ibon's favorite disciple, and it was like transported through the secret societies and these secret brotherhood of all these fucking sorcerers and shit. And like, when you find out, like, they're trying to protect the world from this being revealed, because if you don't have if you're not prepared to fucking read this shit, like, you're gonna lose yourself and you're gonna bring hell into the fucking world. Basically.
There you go.
So it's like, fuck.
Makes sense.
It's great shit though, man. Once you go into the literary part of it, it's fucking, things start clicking. You're like, oh shit. And then I started like looking at the whole shit with Schweik, right? Or Schweik, how you fucking say his name. When you see that number 36, you keep seeing that number 36 come up a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, did that ever click for y'all or anything? Or did y'all ever think anything about that? Like, when you hear that shit buzzing and you see the 36 and then you see his room number 36 and shit. I was just wondering if that ever meant anything to y'all, but
I never really looked into it, but I know we had a conversation early on in the week.
Yeah.
And I think Dirk's got a pretty good answer to that.
Yeah. So I was like, I was looking into it, like, and so in Judaism, the number 36 in the occult was like these 36 righteous hidden ones who protect the world from the gateways of hell.
There you go.
Protect the fucking world from hell entering the world and shit. These 36 righteous saints. So like the whole moral of the story or whatever is to treat other people with respect and gratitude, because you don't know which person is one of those 36 people that protects the fucking world.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Schweik, I'm thinking, is
insane.
one of those motherfuckers, 36 saints or whatever. So I don't know.
Like
That's
a
just
warlock or what have you. But
Yeah.
I was reading as well, and Dirk could probably answer this better than most. So Louisiana has got like a really dark past, like New Orleans,
Oh yeah,
to do with
Oh,
like
yeah.
all that, sorcerers and
it's
black
because the
magic
Haitian
and all that shit.
culture
Yeah.
and the Creole, the voodoo culture and everything. You know,
You know that
Louisiana, even, I mean, all throughout the states, man. Like, I think Louisiana will always be known as the culture's melting pot, is what everybody kind of looks at it is, because it's almost, Louisiana is almost still that one state that it's impossible for their inhabitants to backtrace their history, their family tree. Like, usually it's just almost
you
a
got
dead end.
you got French, very very much French oriented, and you got Creole people, which is African and French mixed.
There you go.
You know what I mean? There's like so many different nationalities, like Johnny's saying, the melting pot. But yeah,
You take that, and especially with all the history of voodoo, like, look, what is it, Madame Laveau, right? Like, that story itself is just like, Jesus, if this ever going to happen any place, fucking Louisiana, 100%, right in the middle of the swamp.
A gate to hell.
Of course, it makes sense.
right.
And fucking that 25-mile long bridge, like, let's not forget that fucking thing. I'm sure, like, we're looking at that. Fulci's showing us that fucking bridge in the middle of the day, like the sun's out, and it's still fucking spooky. It's like, damn,
and that's crazy that bridge is shut down because, like, I think it's like 40,000, might be 400,000 cars pass over that fucker every day, and it's like, it's a 24-mile long bridge, and it's the longest bridge over body
of water.
Yeah, and it's people get disoriented when they're fucking driving. So like, there's a police officer, there's cops like right in the middle. But way back in the day, there used to be a payphone every fucking mile. So
just in case
you ran out of gas.
Yeah, people like
out of gas.
People have lost direction, like lost their sense of direction from driving, like, on that shit. I don't know. That's pretty wild shit.
Imagine driving across that 25-mile fucking bridge in the dead of night, like 2:00 in the morning. There's not really that much oncoming traffic, to be lit up or anything. The bridge is so fucking long, I doubt it's probably lit up with street lights on the bridge, especially back in like the 70s or 80s.
Right.
Like you're on that bridge at 1 o'clock in the morning. You might be out in the middle of fucking nowhere by yourself, and the only thing that's around you is a body of water in case that bitch collapses. So imagine what the brain's doing to you. I mean, that's just a spooky fucking place. We see it in broad daylight, and it's like, damn, like
It
that's
does
already
look-
a spooky fucking place.
It does.
What
look
do you think was the deal
otherworldly,
there?
right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
It's like you're fucking in the middle of fucking nowhere, and then Liza meets Emily there.
In the middle of the road, in the
Yeah.
middle of a fucking two
with
lane.
a fucking German Shepherd.
Yep.
But you think they actually blocked that bridge off just for shooting that scene?
They had to, man.
They did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Because
Yeah.
that's the only way they could have done it. Because, like you say, it's so busy.
And to
But I
get
want to
that,
mention as well. Do you know? Are you
to get that fucking shot? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you got the wind. That's a famous shot with the wind in his hair and that.
Yeah.
But Dirk, are you far away from New Orleans Cemetery?
Oh yeah, man. I'm
that's been
5 hours from
featured.
New Orleans. I'm in North Louisiana.
Okay, because they were saying like in that cemetery shot, you've got the young girl, you know, with the red hair.
Right.
Actually, there's black magic practices that were going on at that time as well, around the same time they were filming. Yeah, yeah.
It still does.
Fucking insane, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, it still does, man. Like I
yeah.
took a voodoo tour in New Orleans, man. It's pretty wild. Like if you ever get a chance, take that.
I'd
voodoo
love
tour,
to visit that cemetery, just you know, just to see that spot where they done the filming. But
let's not forget too, man. Especially, I guess, who knows if it is here as of lately, but about 10, 15 years ago, man, New Orleans was known to be 100% the murder capital of the world.
Yeah.
Like the amount of murder that fucking took place in New Orleans was just staggering compared to any other city and state.
And then like when it's like Mardi Gras going on and shit, they have what they call gutter bums. So people get drunk and then they go down an alley and they go take a piss or whatever. And these fucking bums come out and just start stabbing them and shit and robbing them and then robbing them and shit. They call them gutter bums. They gut them. They got the fuck out of them, take all their fucking money and shit. Like so.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Fuck,
man.
Fuck around and find out, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. New Orleans, man. It's fun, but certain times of the night you want to get the fuck out of there. In French Quarter at night, I don't know, man. You know.
Whole different world.
You're
sunsets, man. Fucking, that's a whole different atmosphere, man. That's when the crazies come out.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they sat around a table as well, didn't they? And just randomly picked New Orleans. Although there's two versions of that story. Some say, you know, because of all the occult in the past and all that.
I think it was more of a tax credit at that time. I think it was more of a tax credit. They leaned on it.
Yeah.
I mean, the scenery is great, though. I mean, that shit. I mean, y'all know that this is my favorite Fulci, but like when I see like the Spanish moss and shit like that, and the cypress trees, and I mean that's it's great, man. Like that point of view shot where it's panning out of the house, you know.
For it to be April 1980 and an Italian director for Fulci, like him, I'm sure $400,000 for a budget. That's not just snack money. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty good fucking money for an Italian director in 1980, especially to come to the United States with to make.
Yeah,
like that's pretty good.
Well, he had made Zombie too, so like he was kind of like the hot
ticket,
the new horror master at the time. You know.
Yeah.
Especially, I think Black Cat. He done made City of the Living Dead.
Contraband. Yeah, this was like right when he's like top of his game, really.
Contraband was already made previous to the Beyond.
Yeah. Okay. It's insane if you go through his filmography from like 77, The Psychic, through to like 82, 83. It's absolutely insane the amount of films and quality films that he did over that time, right up until Manhattan Baby.
That was like 77, right? Like that was one of the very first ones.
That's 72.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
You
Even
think
earlier.
like so he did 3 Giallo films. He done one in 69.
Yeah. One on top of the other.
One on top of the other. He did Don't Touch a Duckling, and
Lizard in a Woman's Skin.
In between, he did Lizard, in a Woman's Skin. Which is, the 3 of them are highly, you know, if people are just watching Fulci zombie films, I would say definitely go and seek them out.
You got to get into the Giallo,
Well, he was definitely firing. I mean, look at 80. Like he's filming Beyond, but if you actually look at the release date for House by the Cemetery, the Beyond and House by the Cemetery share the exact same year for release date. So that dude was fucking, that work ethic rumor that you always hear being like he's a workaholic. We know that's got to be fucking true because the guy literally, I mean, damn, you cranked out 2 full features, man, right there back to back in the same year. Holy fuck.
Well, he left the set for 3 days to go and sign the House by the Cemetery during this
Inking the
film.
deal.
Yeah, and what he
Nice.
would do is he would leave like storyboard for Salvati, and he would just completely trust the crew and say, "Do what you got to do for 3 days. I'll be, I think he took a day to get there, to where he wanted to go, a day to come back, and like, a day to kind of in between as well. But yeah, he just used to like completely trust every single kind of person behind the camera and all that. And then he'd come back 3 days later and look through the rushes and that. And
Well, I mean, look who his cinematographer was, though.
Yeah, right.
Salvati, man,
amazing
fucking Zombie 2 and fucking
incredible. Is
a lot of bangers.
Well,
yeah.
And he's got a really good interview on the I think it's audio commentary on the disc.
Okay.
And I was making notes on that, and shit, man, some of the stuff behind the scenes on this film is amazing.
Right.
I don't want to forget.
I see we got let me catch the chat, y'all, right quick.
Yeah.
See, we got Lauren in here. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Lauren?
He says Emily's appearance on the bridge is very much a modernization of the first appearance of Princess Vaja's introduction in Black Sunday. Okay.
Bam.
Oh shit, I'd never put that
take
together,
that.
man.
And then
Yeah.
Uncle Bill.
fucking
Uncle
awesome.
Bill's in here. Yeah, Uncle Bill.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? The imagery and cinematography in this movie is the best in any of his films. I agree, man. It's why
really
it's my
is.
favorite of all.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit better than Conquest, I would say, right?
Oh god.
Vaseline.
Look, before we go any further, because I will forget towards the end whenever I'm kind of like picking your brain about it. You guys live and fucking breathe for these kind of movies. So
Right.
Let's say we take the Gates of Hell trilogy out of the equation for Fulci, right? They just don't exist right now. They don't exist. How are you guys looking at Fulci from looking at like best to least work? Like I said, Gates of Hell trilogy doesn't exist. Where do you guys stand?
So after that, it's going to be New York Ripper for me.
Okay.
Don't Torture a Duckling. Probably Lizard in a Woman's Skin.
That's your three. That's your three right there.
Yeah.
Darren, what about you?
Top one for me is Don't Torture a Duckling.
Yeah.
Probably if I had to take these out the equation. I'm a big fan of Murder Rock. I wouldn't put that. I'm not saying I'm going to put that in my top 3 or anything.
Yeah.
But Lizard in a Woman's Skin, definitely.
Okay.
And without just saying all the Jallos, like, because one on top of the other is decent, but I don't really put it in high regard as some of the others.
New York Ripper is just the meanest fucking.
New York Ripper again would have to be in the top 3.
In your top 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys' top 3 is like, yeah, there you go.
It's the same.
Like you said, you share
would
Murder
be the
Rock some
same,
love too.
kind of just different order. I'm trying to think of any others. Like the Psychic, you'd have to put maybe 4.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about like really like great filmmaking, though, fucking Beatrice Cinci.
Oh yeah,
one that nobody really knows about, but it's a fucking amazing film.
And that's a Fulci film?
Yeah.
Say that title for me one more time.
Beatrice Cinci.
Never even heard of that shit. Does it go by an alternate title like that Women in Lizard Skin or some bullshit?
Oh,
it is an alternative title. Didn't they torture? Something to do with torture?
Maybe there is, but I know it's Beatrice Cinci. It's based on a true story about Beatrice. It's a woman's name, so yeah.
I feel it's not my cup of tea, but it's an absolute masterpiece.
But you gotta see it as far as like filmmaking goes. It's fucking amazing. Like it's period piece film. It's fucking phenomenal, man.
There's enough horror in it though to keep you interested if you're just
there's some brutal shit going on in that movie. And then you got For the Apocalypse is another one. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
That was his kind of, well, I mean, he's got another one as well. That was like his dabble into the Western genre as well for that, for the Apocalypse.
He did Silver Saddle as well, didn't
Time.
he?
I think Massacre Time is another.
Yeah. So he did. I think
Massacre Time's a good one. I really like that one. I never checked out Silver Saddle though. I still need to.
I had a couple of people in this was in Silver Saddle as well. I know Monzarel, Cynthia Monzarel was in that too. And we've not even covered the cast yet, or the
no.
Well, obviously the music is Fabio Frizzi. It's superb. Like,
yeah, man. Like, I mean,
who's the composer for the other cut that everybody was pretty much primarily used to, as far as the Video Nasty cut?
That was a
is what I'm
couple
referring to.
of brothers, I want to say. It was Ira Shapish and Meet Shapish. I take it they're brothers or family members. Yeah, they did the 7 Doors of Death score.
Yeah. I'm gonna play another clip, y'all, before we go into too much further.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry if
before
I'm
you-
not
just
catching
before you-
everybody's comment, but
I was going to say, just before you two, Lawrence put the conspiracy of torture. That is the AKA Beatrice Shensi. I knew it had torture in the title.
Okay, cool. Well, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at this picture. Weird.
You are Liza, aren't you? Yes. My name is Emily. I've been looking for you. Go back to where you came from and hurry. Leave this place.
Untimely departure has left alone in this world.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I love seeing the crypts above ground. Like, of course, like I just brought that up, Madame Laveau.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dirk knows the whole history of that, but it was always known as like, the tornadoes and the hurricanes. They would, the
the
storms
flood.
and everything would create such a disaster with flood, and some of the bodies would actually come out of these crypts and shit like that. And,
Well, that's why nobody's buried in the ground in New Orleans. It's like
there you go.
everything's in a tomb because
That's
of that reason.
crazy.
What you're saying, the bodies would be ended up fucking downstream and shit. Like,
That's like the perfect fucking thing for nightmare fuel for me as a little kid thinking about shit like that. Like if I was to grow up in Louisiana and they're just like, we can't bury people underground, like the fucking, like, the floods and shit, like they'll end up coming out of the ground. I'm like, oh, fucking that's we're dead.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, Louisiana, like New Orleans especially, man, though, is very like a mystical type of creepy fucking, and it's
Fucking
all in its own.
rich.
Like
Rich in dark
experience.
history, 100%. I can't think of another state that holds that magnitude of fucking eerie history. That's for sure.
Right. But yeah,
But that scene there in the morgue with the girl is superb. I mentioned like earlier as well. I'm gonna mention the opening that Dirk played. Very similar to Florinda Balkan's scene in Don't Torture a Duckling with the chains and all that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But that last scene you just showed in the morgue, it's kind of got, I don't know if it's like the Blob was kind of an inspiration where you've got the whole kind of going towards the girl.
It is. That's what somebody I'm trying to remember the guy's, I got his name. Simon, I think it's Simon Caffitti. He mentioned about the Blob. There's a scene missing though, like he said. Because when you see the woman scream, and then all of a sudden you just see her fucking on the, like there's a segment missing.
Yeah, like where the collapse actually took place.
Yeah, she just like screams, and next thing you know, she's on the fucking floor. But see, that's the thing too, though. Like with the Book of Ibon, reality doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't fucking make sense in the Book of Ibon. Like when, like it's done coming to the world. Like shit is changing. You know what I mean? So it's like completely makes sense because there's so many things that don't fucking make sense in this fucking movie.
I'm glad you said that. I was actually reading earlier today, just kind of preparing for this. But Fulci was given an interview with a U.S. tabloid, and the interviewer happened to be an actual fan, wasn't just blowing smoke up his ass, but pretty much kind of went to go break down to him, being like, "Hey, like you said, there's things that make sense. There's just a lot of things that doesn't." And the way he responded to that was he was like, "I'm glad that the fans who are enjoying these films are loving where the film is taking place, the settings, whether it's the hotel." Especially just the Gates of Hell trilogy, just those settings. He was like, but I don't want you to invest in the settings so much. I want the viewer to invest in the raw emotions that I'm giving these characters to deliver in front of the camera. And I was just like, that was a fucking A1 response right there. Like that's, then again, I can see Fulci saying that though, even like, let's say he's, a very quiet kind of person who doesn't like to be bothered. I mean, most of those guys kind of are. I mean, look at Argento. He's definitely probably a fucking shut in, doesn't like to talk to anybody anyway. But I can see Fulci just being like, hey, like, I don't want you focusing on what's going on the right. I want you to fucking focus what's going on the left, because that's where I'm putting all the fucking money and the talent at. So it's a great response though. It was cool to it was cool too to hear him say that he admitted, like, I agree to do these interviews time to time. These people have never even seen my fucking movies, but they're asking me questions. How about you go watch the fucking movie first, then come ask me a question about it? And I can respect that, because most of these people are just be like, "Oh, you're such a great director. Your film done so well," just blowing smoke. But he actually got to sit down with like an actual real person who was like, "Hey, like, I've seen your shit. I love your shit. I'm going to go see your shit again. Can you kind of break this down for me, though? Because I'm having a hard time." He's like, don't focus on what you're having a hard time with. Enjoy what you saw.
Right. So, yeah, because, I mean, if you listen to Fulci tell it, man, he says that it is a meaningless plot, and I don't buy that shit. To me, I don't. Like, I know it's a collection of images. It's pure horror. It's pure fucking nightmare. It's dream logic, nightmare logic. But I think there are certain things that are fucking in the film. I mean, I think anyway.
Like most Fulci films, for sure.
Yeah.
Like he's got some kind of. He deals with a lot of paintings as well. I've noticed in his films.
You see, like some hidden shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. Everything seems to be there for a meaning. There's a meaning behind.
And he's pretty high intellect as well, man. Like,
like definitely devil in the detail, and he's just not revealing it, kind of thing, right?
Right. He's being modest too. I think, like, not fucking. It's kind of like an inside joke almost. Like, figure it out if you're gonna figure it out, motherfucker. Kind of shit. Like,
yeah, there's lots of hidden meaning. Yeah.
Inside joke with the heaviest work ethic is like, wow, like those two almost seem like they go hand in hand. But hey, I mean, who knows, man? They're fucking Italian directors too, man. To me, like that personality has its own like brand. Like you take like our favorites, whether you're talking about like John Carpenter, so on and so on. So you're talking about like an Italian film director, and it's like they're a whole different breed. It's like those guys are not like Tim Burton and shit like that. Like those guys are just fucking born traditionally weird. They're not putting on like the weird clothes that look fucking weird. They are just weird.
Can you see the rivalry though between Argento and Fulci, right? So,
definitely. Yeah.
1970, what was it? When 1978, when Zombie come out from Dawn of the Dead,
right.
And then Zombie 2 come out a year later, and like, obviously, Fulci made the better film.
Well,
you've got, I've mentioned earlier as well, Inferno, and then you've got the Beyond. Very similar, but Fulci's come out with a better film again.
But it wasn't Fulci's idea to name it Zombie 2.
It's the marketing, yeah.
Right, yeah. He was there for hire, wasn't he? Which is amazing when you think about it for that
he
film.
He was supposed to direct.
But again, during the filming of this, like Fulci would often like mention all his rivalries with different directors during filming. And that one scene you played there, did you notice as the acid is coming down on her face?
Yeah.
Her face changes color.
Mm-hmm.
That is like fucking, that was just a pure happy accident when they were doing filming.
Right.
And I never really noticed it much before, but if you like on this 4K, you can like, the colors like shine, on her face. It like gives it a fucking surreal type of like, I don't know. It's most of his scenes like seem surreal to me,
Right. It is. I mean, that's what it is. It's like this whole portal has been opened, and like fucking, madness is coming upon everyone. Like you see her, the little girl Jill. You see her whimpering and crying right at the funeral,
Mm.
and then she stops, and then when she lifts her eyes, you see her fucking eyes. It's done overtaking her. Like that shit's she's no longer there no more. That's not her anymore.
Yeah.
She's
Like I found her
lost.
in her grief almost.
Yeah, she's lost in the madness now.
Yeah. It does so well as well to conceal that as well, because we don't really find out till later on when she's in like the morgue or the hospital, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like in terms of the cast and stuff with this,
Mhm.
just briefly go through a few. Like obviously you got Catriona McCall. She plays Liza, and she was a big, Fulci was a big fan of her. She was in Haste by the Cemetery, City of the Living Dead.
She had high praise to say about Fulci too, though.
They got on really well,
Right.
and he was one that he respected her and all that. And what's weird with this film as well, I was looking at the cast, right, and his first choice was he wanted Tisa Farrow in her role, like as Liza.
Oh man,
yeah,
you wanted who?
Glad he didn't.
Tisa Farrow.
Tisa Farrow
from Zombie 2. Yeah.
At first, I heard my brain heard was like Mia Farrow, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah. Yeah, because apparently he was almost in love with Tisa Farrow on the set of Zombie 2. He was infatuated with her at one point. But I think he did. Yeah, I think personally, I don't think Tisa Farrow's as good as Catriona McCall.
No.
I do like her, but
I like her. I like her in Anthropophagus.
Exactly, I do like that film as well. She went on. Funny enough, like totally off subject, but she went off to be a cab driver in America. Tisa Farrow. She gave up acting just to be a taxi driver.
She passed away not long ago, right? Like a year ago.
I'm not sure if it was. Yeah, I'm not sure when.
It was like a year ago, I think.
Yeah. She just completely gave up acting and become a taxi driver, which is crazy. David Warbeck, obviously, he was in The Black Cat for Fulci. He was in. He wanted him in Silver Saddle as well at one point.
You notice his name in this film, though? John McCobb.
Yeah.
McCobb,
And that was McCobb was gonna be the character of the guy who was gonna be the protagonist in the film in the early script. So Joe the Plumber there's a guy called Vincentino Venetini who's in City of the Living Dead, and he was gonna play Joe the Plumber, but they completely by accident the actor who plays Joe the Plumber was in Louisiana or America at the time, and it just fell into place. They were going to get Ivan Razumov as Professor Harris, which would have been interesting, man. I think, I think that would have been for the best to do.
I got
that
a question though for y'all. Like, so knowing what I know now about the whole brotherhood of these books and shit like that, right? So you see, like the architect goes into the library, and you see Fulci. The Fulci cameo, and Fulci's like the guy's like saying, "Hey, just stick around and shit." Fulci's looking at his watch like, "No, I gotta go.
Time to go to lunch."
Yeah. And he's like, "I'm gonna lock this door so you don't get disturbed, right?" And then there's another character in the bookstore, and he's fucking snickering and laughing and shit.
Yep.
Do you think that they fucking know about the Book of Eibon? Like, do you think they're part of the Brotherhood? Is what I'm asking. Of these.
It's almost like they're laughing because they know that their victim's being set up for failure, basically.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, because I mean, why is that guy fucking laughing and shit? Like,
and he answers the question, being like, "No, that book's been there for 2 years, and just nobody wants to buy it." And he goes back down and he starts immediately snickering again.
Yeah, it's
very
like, what interesting.
The fuck is wrong with this dude?
Just the way he talks as well. Like, I think I might have said it.
Yeah,
the last time we did the stream, I might have said this as well, but it reminds me of the Reverend Kane fucking character from Poltergeist 2, the way he talks and
it's a strange. It's a strange Louisiana accent. To say the least.
And Tatiana McCall's trying to do the American accent, and it's just not coming through at all.
Yeah.
To me, she just sounds like friggin' English, you know.
Let me catch this chat right quick, man.
Let's try. Yeah,
Let me go through these comments right quick, so I don't get too backed up. Let's see. Nicholas says, "Man, New York Ripper and Contraband are just unreal." Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. JB, that was a nice collage of clips. I appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah.
XR Mainstream, Suspiria or The Beyond?
That's
Beyond.
Work, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
The Beyond.
Shit.
Yeah, I gotta go with Suspiria. Like you can't do Suspiria that way, dude.
Suspiria's my favorite. Suspiria's my favorite from Argento, but The Beyond is my favorite from Fulci, and I put Fulci over Argento. So
I got you.
That's just me.
My answer to that is they're both 10s. 10 out of 10s.
It's kind of hard to but I think there's a little more going on with The Beyond for me.
I would say slightly Suspiria, but then you know, I am Argento more than Fulci.
Right.
Although it's getting closer now every time I say that, you know.
Right. Visited by Lauren says, I always try to get folks to search out Fulci's 1964 film, I Maniaci. I mean, Fulci directing Barbara Steele in a dark sex comedy. What are you waiting for? Oh,
I've never seen that one. Yeah.
I know he wanted to be a comedy director, but you know, it didn't work. It didn't pan out. They didn't give him the budget like that other comedic directors were getting. I know that he did direct one with Edwidge Fenech.
He did, yeah, and he did one with Toto as well, like this crazy Italian.
There's another one, guy. Something about a senator likes women or some shit. I can't remember the name exactly, but yeah. Let's see. Synthetic, what's going on, man? He says the water table is too high in parts of Louisiana to have buried bodies. They could contaminate the various aquifers. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, the bodies got to floating, man. So they changed that shit up a long time ago.
Damn.
Beyond is a complete mind blower. Yeah, man. Fuck
yeah.
Let's see. The Book of Ibon began in the stories of Clark Ashton Smith, a close friend and correspondent H.P. Lovecraft. Yep. Yeah. And that's what I had to do a little research on that, man. And that's why a lot of people say Lovecraft as far as this film goes, but it is Clark Ashton Smith should get the credit for Ibon. Let's see. Nicholas Day says, I hate to cut out early, but I'm checking out the Toxic Avenger remake tonight. Here's hoping it doesn't suck. I can't wait to catch the rest of this. You guys always knock these out of the park. I appreciate it, man, and enjoy the show, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's somewhat good, you know.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm excited for it too.
Okay. Lauren says Argento was inspired by Edgar Rice Burroughs, whose work forms many of the most popular post-war giallo novels. Fulci was much more of a modernist, Black Cat and the Psychic Aside.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I've heard another. I'd never heard this term before about Fulci, that he was a terrorist of genres. He could make any genre his own, and I fucking believe that shit. That completely describes him. Like any genre I've seen him play, him direct though. Like that fucking movie was great. Pretty much. I can't think of too many that weren't.
That's why I think Argento had a problem with him. Because I think Argento is a one-trick pony, really, if you think about it. Like Giallo and maybe the witch films, yeah?
Yeah.
Whereas Fulci could his hand to anything. Yeah. And I think...
Yeah, look at Argento, though. He literally tried to go for like almost like a comedy style movie with the 5 days, and even his own daughter said that he definitely still to this day like kind of goes, hey, like I put everything into that movie hoping it would work, but it's like a sore, like to bring it up to him. So
I mean, I guess he wanted to go mainstream at one point. I was always amazed why they didn't offer Fulci anything mainstream. Because like his talent is just undeniable. But I don't know whether he would have, because I know Mario Bava was asked, wasn't he, to do King Kong, and he just completely just wanted to stay in Italy and do what he liked doing rather than make it big in America or whatever. But obviously he went to America, Fulci, but I mean, he didn't go on to do anything like major mainstream, did he?
Maybe they were just scared that he wouldn't translate to the American audience or something like that. I mean, who knows?
Right.
Maybe, yeah.
Let's Let's see. I wish he did more Polizioteschi. Yeah, me too, man. Contraband's fucking amazing. You seen that one, Johnny?
I have.
Yeah, man. I love that fucking movie.
Unfortunately, I only have the Blue Underground DVD at this point, but I'll upgrade that thing sooner or later. I think who was it that put it out like about 2 years ago? Maybe last year.
Cauldron.
Cauldron Films. There you go.
Yeah. Synthetic says I was a big Catriona McCall fan. Hell yeah, man. She's awesome. Contraband, yeah. Fucking right, dude. Chef's kiss. Fucking right. Let's see. Fulci was very much like Hitchcock, inserting himself in his films, the greatest form of flattery. See, Lauren says Burroughs' work spanned pretty much the entire spectrum of pulp magazines for the entire era. His horror work, including novelizing King Kong for its re-release, is pretty stellar.
Okay, nice, man.
Violence. Let's see. Damn, Lauren didn't know he did King Kong. Let's see. Suspiria is my favorite Italian horror. All right. Let's see. Beyond is much more creepy. I agree. I do agree on that. Yeah. Oh, cool. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back to play another clip, man. We'll continue on.
Yeah.
I got several of them tonight, so might as well get them going. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Emily! There was another book here. A different one.
You want to buy the book?
No, not this one. The one that was here before, just a second ago.
That book's been there for 2 years. Nobody wants to buy it. It's very nice, though. Very, very interesting.
Well, let's get him down and look at him.
I'm gonna lock the door, that way you won't be disturbed.
3 weeks of picketing. A great hotel. 7 doors. What the?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Gnarly scene right there,
Great,
man.
man.
You know,
Yeah.
as I was watching that today, like, I mean, of course, we've all seen them Beyond like 20 times, but there's like, there's just one thing where if I had just my power to change it, in the scene where we're seeing the spider play, I'm not talking about the fake spiders that were used to actually grasp on the flesh and everything, but the spiders that were used with the real spiders that mixed in that they made hop on the floor to get to the body. I wish they would have took those out.
No,
Right.
Because you notice the actual movement of the other spiders, and you automatically know it's like, oh, those are real, and you can spot the fake ones every time because they're on like a string, and they're making them like, instead of their legs like crawling like this, they're making them do like this, and it just, I don't know, it's just too sore to me every time I see it. And of course, you know, we're cleaning everything up with 4K, and the picture's so damn sharp and vibrant and everything else. The UHD is kicking on at full capacity. especially with a release like this, like you see it and you're just like, damn, dude, like it's like some of the we talked about this one time before years ago, but we got the 4K Flash Gordon, and all of a sudden we're kind of like watching that movie, being like, damn, you can kind of see the trap wires like all throughout some of the scenes on that where you can't even really hide it without jeopardizing the fucking film integrity. So you're seeing some of the shit that we're cleaning up now here fucking 30, 40 years later. And it's like, well,
yeah, you're going to see all the flaws and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lorne's got a good comment there about the Spider-Man shot. So the actual film Spider-Man, there's a dream sequence and there's
Sam Raimi directed.
Yeah, he puts in a fucking image of this film or that scene in that dream sequence, which is, I've not seen it. I just recently only read about that.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that a long time ago. There's another clip that he used too. I'm trying to remember what it was in that damn. I can't think of it, but yeah, definitely use that for Spider-Man when
they wasn't proper tarantulas. They were a type like similar to tarantulas, but these were a lot bigger and these didn't have a deadly poison or what have you. But when he was doing that scene, at one point they started doing that scene, he had like a glass over his face, but it didn't really work for the scene. And then they took the glass off and did. Obviously, he's not, he got his fake mouth. I think they used two different fake mouths.
I think it still holds up, especially the fucking shit with the eye.
It's hokey, but I think that's the charm of it.
Pulling that eye sack out like the bag. It's like, oh shit.
the puncture on the side of the tongue inside the mouth, like the back bubble of the spider, like making that first initial puncture and then it tears. Dude, it's fucking gnarly.
Yeah, it's like he's just paralyzed. He can't do shit. Like
yeah. But that was going to be a female character in the original script was going to have the spider attack. That, like, I was looking back and that early script was like really so much different, man.
But you
if
see,
people
like,
want to find out about that, it's in one of the commentary tracks. He mentions it a lot. I think there's an interview about it as well.
But you notice the architects, he's looking up blueprints on the Seven Doors Hotel, right?
Yeah.
So then that's when it's kind of like it attacks him. The Beyond, just like the Book of Ibon, I guess. Fucking just the Beyond, just because so there's other like in the literary about Ibon that there's a bunch of rumors and myths nobody really knows. It's like a big mystery. Is he real? Is he from another fucking dimension? Is he still alive? Or is he like, did he transcend into like pure consciousness where he's like everywhere all at once type of shit, like creating all
Santa Claus
and chaos shit, like it's fucking, it's some wild shit, man. It really is. But
especially from differ to screenplay to like from script to screen. I was listening to the commentary track that's provided on the 4K there, and it's the commentary with Warbeck and fill me on what's her name again? Our lead.
Yeah,
there you go with her. And they're saying that when Fulci first initially got them together to do a script read, that it was one of the coldest script readings that they ever did in their career, even up until that time they recorded that commentary. They say that not only was the reading very cold, but they knew from the beginning that the script itself, that they were going to have to work some magic to bring the movie to life, because what they were reading out loud as far as their dialogue and then having a narration of the setting of where they were at, they pretty much knew that it's like, hey, at that time they didn't know they were going to do a movie that was going to be, immediately held as one of the best Italian horror films, like, so many decades later. They just thought this was like, okay, we're going to do a Fulci film again, and hopefully it resonates really good with the fans, and we can do another one and keep the momentum going, blah blah blah. But they just kind of felt like, oh boy, like here's one right here that didn't read really well, so hopefully it's, we could bring some good acting to the thing. So who knows what that script was at the time? Who knows if that was actually like a rough draft of like a very first run of a script?
Probably, yeah. Because the character Emily was going to be an actual real person in the original script. Right. But going back to that commentary track, it's kind of sad. David Warbeck died literally a day or two after that commentary, which is
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
That is nuts.
it's hard
man.
to go back and listen to it knowing that as well.
Yeah.
But they had such a great relationship.
In that commentary track too, he's talking about all the meds that the doctors have him on and everything. And he's like, I just spent so much time in the hospital. They have me on so much meds. He's even saying like, God, my memory is so foggy right now because of all these fucking meds I'm on. And she's dialing him back, being like, yeah, we had to do that take like 3 or 4 times, blah, blah. So I was picking up on that too as I was listening to that shit today. But going back to the script thing, it almost makes me think like you fellas tell me what you think. Maybe I'm just fucking throwing something. I'm just throwing something out there way too far. But almost kind of like Fulci approaching the situation, like maybe they got together, did the script read, and they were like, like this might have been a good idea at the time whenever it was written. And then they're kind of fleshing it out. And then maybe Fulci got to sit and pull that whole Kubrick thing on The Shining where he's just tearing pages out of Stephen King shit and he's rewriting it all together. You know, it could have been one of those situations for all we know. But maybe, what do you guys think? You think while they were shooting, like Fulci was literally just fucking taking the pen, Xing shit out, and just writing new shit down?
Oh yeah, definitely
working on the fly.
Like, yeah, he probably did it for the better though. Like, you know.
Yeah. I'm definitely not saying like if you don't go with your first idea, like fuck that, man. Usually your first idea is probably might be good in most cases, but you can't be 100% on all the fucking time. I mean, even if you're Fulci,
right?
But
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like Sachetti's script was literally ended up like being pretty much discarded, apart from say 20%, which is insane, really. And that maybe that's the one they were reading at the table more than likely.
But I still think the structure of Sacchetti's story probably, like, you know what I mean? It's the base. And then,
it's probably, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like it was just added to, and you know what I mean? So
different scenes, just get added on, and
But like, so I also heard that a lot of people said that Fulci was more into Agatha Christie type of stuff than like Lovecraft or the cosmic horror type stuff, you know. But
okay, that's interesting because he didn't do a lot of like murder mysteries, really, did he? Like Fulci, apart from obviously his Giallo.
What was Psychic? What would you exactly watch that yet?
That's a Giallo / there's some supernatural shit in there too, but so is Deep Red.
Yeah. I would say that would qualify as a murder mystery as well, I suppose.
Right. You'll have to break that down one day and like do a fucking stream on that, just so it'll give me an excuse to be like, okay, let me pop open that fucking Severin 4K finally and go through this shit.
Fucking amazing. I
think did we cover that?
Yeah, we've covered it, but it's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while.
We didn't do. I don't think we did a one-off on it though.
No, we haven't. No,
and Contraband as well. Like you guys had told me about it. Like probably I think it was last year. I popped the DVD in, kind of had it on in the background while I was doing some other shit. I couldn't tell you too many memories I have of that movie, but from what I've seen of it, was pretty fucking good. So I was like, wow, this is Fulci. This is more like a fucking crime movie than it is a Fulci movie to me. But almost gonna remind me of like a Euro crime flick. What's the Thomas Milliner? I'm thinking of. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Thomas Milliner. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. We got a Severin box set of that shit. What's it called? Violent Streets or something?
Oh yeah, Violent Streets.
Kind of reminded me of those films, and that's in that set.
It is. Sure, we did a kind of a review on that on Dead End Drive-In on Lorne's channel, visited by Voices. So if you want to go back and check out,
we have covered the Violent Streets on here too.
Yeah. I mean, we're massive like Lanzi fans. Those Plistesky films, I'm like new to them as much as anyone, really. It's only the last couple of years I've been watching them, and
they're pretty damn good.
Yeah. That's a genre, man, that just keeps getting better and better every single one I watch, man. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna catch some of these comments right quick, y'all. Let's see. Chat's going off, man. I'm glad. I appreciate everybody.
Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah, thanks, man. Like everyone who's turned up. Like,
see where I'm at. Okay. The spider scene is good. It goes on for a little too long.
I agree to that.
Yeah, I think it's to make you feel uncomfortable. I mean, I think that's the purpose. But yeah, I get it.
100%.
Let's see. Funny with those squeaky tarantulas. Real tarantulas are silent. Yeah.
Yeah, they do make a really weird noise, don't they?
It is kind of funny, but like
I suppose that's like the surreal element.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. It's like nightmares coming into reality, right?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
transcending. Let's see. Fulci was a diverse director, more so than Argento, but they couldn't have been more different. Yeah,
absolutely, man. Yeah.
Tarantulas don't bite either, right? Oh yeah, they bite. Yeah,
Yeah, they bite.
yeah, they drink blood. So, let's see. Black Glove reviews. They inject venom to paralyze and use. Yeah. Let's see. The spider attack was intended to have psychedelic effects all over it, which would have hidden the puppet spiders. Only the lightning strike remains of the strobing lights that were intended.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, I didn't know.
Modern effects, baby.
Yeah.
Got to do. Hey, but there wasn't no fucking AI and CGI and all that shit. They were just like, hey, we got to make this shit modern. So somebody grab something and make it work.
Marino says Warbeck did great in this film. I didn't see him in much after this one. Let's see. Yeah, Warbeck did Robin Hood for Hammer. He was gay too, I believe. Maybe he rests in peace. Gone way too soon.
He was gay, but I was reading he was married as well with a child.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about his wife in that commentary. Like,
yeah.
He's like reverberating jokes that his wife had told him during a dinner party during that commentary, just to kind of, as the momentum kind of slacks off a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, whenever I read that comment, I was like, damn, I know he was gay. It sounded like he was married whenever I heard that fucking commentary. But he died 2 days later. So
Lauren says Voices from Beyond is a mystery.
Oh man, yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen.
No, that's. I keep thinking that was Door into Silence is the one we see.
Yeah.
That's the one we haven't. Yeah.
Yeah,
that'll be coming at some point.
Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. The Psychic is a take on the Black Cat.
It is. Yeah.
Fulci did great westerns. I haven't seen Silver Saddle, but I've heard bad things. I know the other two are good.
So I mean, also, how many westerns did he do in total? Like 3. I know of Massacre Time, and then the 4 of the Apocalypse.
3 of them, I think.
Silver Saddle.
Yeah. So he did a trifecta when it came to the western genre.
Yeah.
And that was all just to prove a point that he could tackle any genre. Like, fuck, you're gonna tackle every genre and do 3 films for each one.
I don't think it's to prove a point. I think he kind of just a lot of stuff was director for hire. You know,
just went with the money.
Okay,
I think.
But
like inked a deal where he had to give them like 3 picks or some shit.
Yeah. Or For the Apocalypse is a fucking masterpiece, in my opinion. It really is. That's a 10 out of 10 film.
That's got horror elements as well.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
There's a whole fucking rape scene in that fucking movie.
It is, yeah.
Fucking crazy. But
damn.
Oh shit! It's one of the nastiest. Like,
it is. He's got some Maximilian in there too.
Fabio Testi.
A road movie too. Fabio Testi's in it. Yeah. Let's see. Fulci stayed on shots longer than Argento. I think so, but that's why, man. Like with Fulci, I know I'm probably beating a dead horse when I say this, but it's like the impending doom. It's slow. It's coming for you. You can't fucking escape. You're fucked. Like when you get in a Fulci film.
Exactly.
You know?
I think that's what I think that's what Fulci intended to stay on the shot, to give you that kind of like
you're uneasy. You're like, okay, they're gonna
uneasy.
Make it. Like, no, bitch, you're not gonna make it. You're fucking fucked, dude. Like
100%. That's what he was doing. Yeah.
You know, like I'm sure you guys can agree with this, but especially like when you're watching like a rape revenge film, like let's take like The Last House on the Left, for example. Like if you're watching that by yourself, like that rape scene is like, it probably only feels like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. You watch that scene with your wife, your girlfriend, your grandma, your mom.
Yep.
It feels like it's a fucking going on for eternity where you're like
damn, when's this shit gonna end?
Like 8 minutes. Like I know what 8 minutes is looking at a watch, but goddamn, I feel like I just sit here for 3 hours next to her and I feel like I just want to run out of the fucking room.
You got I Spit on Your Grave as well. That's an
probably gonna smash fucking TV here in a minute.
That literally is like
man.
15 minutes long. With Camille Keaton. Fuck me, man. I couldn't watch out with a woman.
Well, that's got to be a very a rewarding feeling though. Like let's say you have a scene that has that impact to it, and you're sitting in a theater like as a screening audience just to see like a screener test.
Yeah.
Your movie's playing on the screen, and you got all these people sitting around, and you're just watching them go, oh god, like Jesus. That's got to be rewarding because you're just like, hey, like fuck that. Like I just got under your skin, motherfucker. Like you'll be thinking about that shit when you go to sleep tonight. Good luck.
It gets under the skin, intensifies the emotion, and then the payoff is like fucking get that motherfucker. You know.
I mean, what's the worst thing a film could be? It's fucking boring, right? And if you're sitting there, and you got a whole audience going, Jesus Christ, man! Like holy fuck, I can barely hold on. That's got to be a reward,
right?
So Johnny, you seen Night Train Murders?
Night Train Murders. I'm trying to think. If you're talking about the same film that Blue Underground put out on Blu-ray, I've seen that.
Yeah,
it's got the crazy lady on the front.
Yeah, Masha Morale. Like,
she's in Deep Red.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think, man.
A gang like terrorize these two females on a train. It's an Italian Eldorado film.
Yeah,
it's fucking insane. It's like Last Days on the Left, but literally on a train. It's got pretty much.
One of the girls isn't like
House on the Left Part 2.
One of the girls isn't like a mentally challenged girl, is it?
No. Irene Miracle is one of the girls from Inferno. The one.
I think I'm thinking of Savage Streets. I think with Linda.
Yeah, you're thinking of Linnea Quigley in Savage Streets. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Which is another good film, but completely different. Yeah.
Justin Marino says, Policio Teskey needs more attention, Dirk and Darren. Yeah, we're
gonna do more. Yeah,
we'll get to it, but we're coming into September. We're coming to the fall and shit, so I know we're gonna be getting closer.
Getting spooky.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but like October, I'm calling it Gothtober. So it's all fucking Gothic horror in October. So,
God, you better include some Barbara Steele into that. Say that shit right there.
Oh man,
yeah. And we're gonna get some Gothic
or something.
So it's Gothtober on SPC and the EuroCrypt and shit.
Well, we're starting early because this is really a Gothic film if you think about it.
It is. This is a cosmic goth horror, right?
Yeah.
This is a cosmic Gothic for sure. So
he said Cocktober.
What?
No.
That's a completely different channel.
Yeah, completely different.
Let's see. Bring back James from Italian Policio Teskey and Jolly Reviews. All right. Yeah, we
I've lost contact with him. Like, if he ever contacts us again, I definitely would do something with him.
Let's see. Let's go. Yeah. Let's see. Savage Streets at least cuts away from the rape to a titty fight in the shower with Linda Blair. Yeah.
Man, it's been a minute since I've seen that movie.
Never back.
Jackson Jack also, he said, did I miss it? I missed that damn comment, didn't I? Where was it at? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know where it's at. Don't forget about anal. There it is. Don't forget about anal. That's one.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think about anal to forget about anal, to be honest. But
Justin Marino says after the New York Ripper, Fulci's films dropped significantly in all aspects. It's sad. Yeah, they did, and that's because of the backing. That's the money. The money had left.
They do drop off in quality, but you've got Murder Rock.
The team that he had, he didn't have the same team. He didn't have the same
Yeah,
shit's gonna go down. But I still like a lot of that shit. Like Demonia gets a bad rap. I still dig it.
Yeah.
Manhattan Baby. That was the last one, right? But before. Or was it Murder
Rock? Like Murder Rock. I'd still put Murder Rock in.
Murder Rock's pretty top tier.
Best stuff. It's a bad film. It's a terrible film, but for me, I would put it right in my top 10. Fulci.
Let's see. Chris says I do like Manhattan Baby from Fulci. It's his take on Poltergeist. His last best score and last original film team.
The score in Manhattan Baby is amazing.
It is, and it's also got the Beyond notes in there. It's got some of the fucking Frizzi shit in there, like from the Beyond. So
I like Manhattan Baby, but it's something missing from it. I can't put my finger on, but it's just something missing from that film.
All right.
Seems like there's scenes like completely went missing as well when you watch it.
And Jackson says that was worth going back for. Yeah. Texas says Born Innocent. Linda Blair gets fucked with a plunger. Oh shit!
Okay. I've never seen that one.
Never seen that one.
No. God damn! Out of all things, got a plunger. Damn.
Yeah, Manhattan Baby only had a few kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man and Baby's a lot like the Beyond, though, in a sense, if you think about it. Like the fucking going through the dream shit with the different portals and shit, and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you can see like
there's some
in
weird
some
shit
ways
going on.
there's a lot of kind of Fulci aspects in his earlier films coming into that one.
Let's see. We're gonna get to another clip, y'all.
Yeah. Keep them coming, man.
Good boy, Dickie.
Who's there? Who's there? Answer me. I know you're there. I know it's you. I can sense it. What do you want from me now? What is it now? Spike, I know you're here. No, Spike. Go away. I don't want to go back. You can't take me. I don't want to go back. Stop tormenting me. Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. No, go away. No, go away. Don't touch me. You can't take me back. I did what I've been asked. Now leave me alone. Go. I don't want to go back. Attack, Dickie! Attack, Dickie! Attack! Dickie! Dickie! Don't let them get near me! Attack, Dickie! Attack, Dickie! Attack! Get them! Good boy. Good boy, Dickie. You made them go away.
Hell yeah, man. Love
Yeah,
it.
man. Fucking go for the throat, man. Just gnarly. Fucking gnarly.
You
I'm
made
sitting
him
there.
go away. Good boy.
I'm sitting there fucking watching that scene, dude. And Justin Marino's got my ass over here fucking giggling with that goddamn Linda Blair was passed around like a blunt at a reggae concert. Can't hold a straight face for that shit. Oh, shit.
Oh man. That scene is my favorite in the film, though, with the dog. You've got to admit that Fulci did actually fucking rip like fucking Argento off.
Are you talking about the blind
man?
Yeah.
But he does it, and I will
But he
give him
ups it.
credit. He does
Yeah.
it better. Yeah, Fulci did actually do it better.
I definitely
it is the
think
best. It's the best scene because when she's fucking all those zombies are approaching her, and it's the whole build up as well. It's not just the throat ripping,
right?
Yeah, it's one of his best fucking scenes, I think.
But man, with Suspiria though, man, the way Argento set up that shot, man, alone, like he did crane shot, zipline shot just to get that shot. I don't know, man. Yeah. I think if you took both those and compared them side by side, man, I think you might be, you'd probably end up being like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think Argento might have went a little bit. I think you put a little bit more of the work ethic side into it to probably get those shots. But don't get me wrong, though, the fucking gore is there for Fulci, though. It feels like it's to me, I would agree, it's more visceral than Argento.
Also, it's not like for me, not just the gore though. Like the way you take into account, she's blind.
It's the build-up, yeah.
She can sense them, and they're like all around her. Like
the dog is playing savior, and then it fucking turns, and it's like, oh, it's like the scariest thought I have. 100%. Yeah. I agree with that shit, man. Yeah.
I fucking love it, man. And that whole shit when Schweik's like right behind her, you know, and she, I don't know, it's fucking great. But
look, I'll admit this: as soon as the comment got brought up of whether we were going to take a pick between Lucio Fulci's The Beyond or Argento's Suspiria, I was already like getting defensive, being like, I know we ain't about to fucking play this game. Not with me. Come on, dude. Like Suspiria's my fucking rock, man. Like I literally just discovered this shit like 10 years ago.
For sure, but like this is better than Inferno, and I love Inferno, and that's you know, Inferno's like a 9 out of 10. This is a 10.
Yeah.
I guess we would all probably put this a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we can all agree too, man. Like you said, man. Like Fulci himself is like, looks at Inferno and goes, "I'm going to do this better than Inferno." But of course, we all know imitation is the purest form of flattery. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
So,
you also got to take into account Tenebrae with New York Ripper. So
there's another one. Yeah.
So New York Ripper is meaner. Tenebrae is a mean ass. Fuck, it's Argento's meanest. But then New York Ripper's Fulci's
more grimy. It's more grimy.
I'd have to go Tenebrae slightly over.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like as far as the meanness goes.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I know what you're saying. They're definitely kind of similar. Made the same year and and all that. Yeah, if I had to pick out the two, it'd be slightly Tenebrae. But
I might go Tenebrae too. I mean, to be honest,
it's so hard to like some of these.
Right. Let's see. Let's see. My favorite scene in Suspiria is the razor wire.
Oh yeah, I like the opening, which is another. There's a scene later on in this with Al Cliver that's very similar to the opening scene in Suspiria with the glass shards going into his head in the hospital.
Yeah, the Beyond is better than Inferno. Agreed. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Let's see. What have we haven't covered Giannato De Rossi, man, special effects guy.
Right. Yeah.
Covered him, man. He worked for people like Bernardo Bertolucci, Sergio Leone, Federico Fellini, Antonio Margheriti, fucking David Lynch.
Jesus.
Fucking Alexandra Aja, the guy that did fucking Hills Have Eyes remake and High Tension.
Yeah.
This, I mean, Dr. Butcher, MD. He did the effects for that. Zombie 2, Cannibal Apocalypse. Fucking, House by the Cemetery. A lot of the Fulci stuff. City of the Living Dead. The Beyond, of course. Wake Up and Die. 1966, which is a film I haven't seen, but definitely want to check it out. And he even did fucking Mirrors in 2008.
Kiefer Sutherland movie.
Yeah.
The effects are great in that. Fucking, I don't know. I can't remember if that movie's any good. I remember the effects were pretty damn solid.
No, it's pretty bad.
I mean, it's not great, man. But it was like, it's one of those things. Like, if you had like a family, like older family, who's like big fans, like Kiefer Sutherland, because at that time he was big for 24, and it was like that big Fox show or whatever. It was nice for him to like go back to horror because, come on, I mean, he's known for the Lost Boys, for fuck's sake. So it was nice to see him actually take a little step back into the horror genre. If you want to call Mirrors a horror film, which I mean, that's a whole other fucking stream. But
that's probably like some of the last. I think he died in 2021. So about 4 years ago.
He gets overlooked a little bit, doesn't he? Sergio Stivoletti's always mentioned.
Yeah, I think I'd put De Rossi over Stivoletti.
That would be a close one as well for me. Yeah,
you got to think about some of those iconic fucking gore shots, man. Like you know what I mean? Like in Zombie 2 and
yeah.
Like,
and then you got to think about Stivoletti and Demons, like, which I love.
Oh yeah.
So that would be really fucking tough.
That'd be a tough one. That'd be a good versus, actually.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the effects in Sleepless as well, which I love, like the later Argento films. But
let's don't talk about Wax Mask though.
Oh fuck, we talked about that, didn't we, on one stream? That is bad.
That's a rough one. But shit, where y'all want to go from here, man? You want to go to the next clip?
Yeah, man. How many clips you got left? Is it 2 or 3?
I got a couple left. I got a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we was just on the good boy Dickie scene. So, yeah, here we go.
The 7 dreaded gateways to hell are concealed in 7 cursed places.
sea of darkness and all therein that may be explored.
But John,
No, Liza. I'm a doctor, and I want to accept irrational explanations. I want to talk to Harris. I'm going to call the FBI.
The elevator. Get the hell going!
Get the hell going, damn it.
I want to mention Veronica Lazar, who that nail scene. She was literally in Inferno as well. I know I keep doing that comparison, but she played Death itself in Inferno.
Oh yeah, yep, that's right.
With regards to the other scenes, though, none of the zombie action you see towards the end of this film was actually in the original script. They the producers wanted to add it in because
Fulci didn't want it either.
Fulci didn't want it. No,
Right.
no. And they do kind of seem a little bit out of place. If you look close as well with high definition, you can see the zombie makeup isn't that great. I think they touched up some of the main parts that were going to be shown, but you could tell the rest wasn't.
Yeah.
I think they used a lot of tramps and shit from outside the actual film
Oh yeah,
studio.
they did.
They
Especially
paid them
like
off
in the
all
painting.
wine. Yeah.
Yeah, the painting scene. Those they paid them
That's
what?
right, in that scene. Yeah.
Did they pay them booze and shit?
Yeah, a bottle of wine, I think it was. But yeah, the zombie makeup doesn't hold up, I don't think, towards the end.
Yeah.
Did you notice? I don't think you clipped it, but you notice a scene where they're in the lift, and David Warbeck's got the gun.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it. We can talk about that later. Then.
Yeah.
That's a great scene as well. Quite kind of funny. They left that in continuity wise, which is kind of strange.
Well, he said he did that for a gag. He was like,
oh yeah, he was definitely doing it on purpose.
You see him trying to put a bullet down the barrel.
Yeah,
of the gun.
She starts laughing, and it's all fucking in the scene as well.
Right.
Which is good. I suppose it's a good touch, isn't it? Really.
The commentary track. I was listening to that today, and I think they were kind of. I don't think they had a disagreement on it, but both of them were talking about how during the shooting segment that they couldn't do a second take for whenever she's standing in front of the glass and the zombie breaks through behind her. And she said she was dreading that scene the whole time because it's just one of those things where it's so loud it just scared the shit out of her. But they couldn't do it. They couldn't do a second take, whether it was because of principal photography, schedule, money, who knows. They didn't really clarify that in the commentary. However, David Warbeck, though, was saying that the one and only time that him and Lucio Fulci had come to butt heads together was Fulci was filming a sequence where he was doing headshots on the zombies with the revolver. And the way that Fulci wanted him to do was to aim the gun specifically for a headshot and actually aim it at the actor. And Warbeck said that he didn't want to do that. He wanted to do it where Fulci would move the camera to get a different viewpoint. It became an argument to the point where they both argued for a brief moment. They both turned, walked, and went their separate ways. Warbeck said him and Fulci later went on out to lunch. They had lunch and like a bottle of wine. They came back and Fulci was like, let me shoot this at a different angle. So he actually did cave. Gives a little bit of his personality there, being like, oh, it's either my way or the highway kind of thing because I'm the director. So that was kind of cool to hear that. Not really sure why he would refuse to use the revolver to point at, because I'm assuming it's 1980 and a lot of shit. Who knows if he is one of those people who's like, hey, shit could go wrong. I've always been known to treat it like a live gun, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. Who knows? But it's kind of cool, though, to see where it was like, hey, like, fuck it. It's not that bad. We already killed this much time. We've already had an argument over it. Let's not let this little shit put a divide in between us. We'll shoot it from a different angle. Fuck it. So that was cool to see that.
Right.
I think some of the shots where he shoots with the squibs as well did actually literally hurt the people they were, and I think he had an issue with that Warbeck as well.
Now, let me ask y'all something. Like when you first saw this movie and you see him, ain't it frustrating though? Like when the first time you watch this and you see him, he's still shooting the body, and like you're like, why do you keep fucking shooting him in the body? Like shoot him in the fucking head. And then,
well, I mean, it's the same thing as like watching the fucking dumb white girl trip over her fucking feet when she's running away from the fucking whoever it is in a horror movie. It's like, it's done on purpose
for sure. And also, you notice like he shoots like 9 times with the fucking
a six shot revolver, right?
Yeah. But so what point? So I wanted to ask y'all this: when do you think that they've actually transcended into the beyond? At what part of the film do you think that actually happened?
Go for it, Darren, because I guarantee you, me and you's gonna have the same answer, especially with that staircase.
I would say, so they're in the hospital, right? And then for some magical reason, they end up in the basement of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's transcended between that. Yeah. So maybe in between there, they.
You know what I think it is?
Go on.
When the fucking architect wipes the fucking painting. Look at you.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. And then the bell goes off, room 36 and shit. And you're like, he's like weird. And he touches that fucking painting, man. And,
Yeah.
Because it's go ahead. I was almost sure we were all three going to be like, yeah, man, it's that moment where reality kicks in, where they come down the spiral staircase to get to the basement. Now, we saw when the plumber went to the hotel and he's coming down. Mm-hmm. He's walking from the far side of the basement in the back where he's coming down where all the water's on the floor. Yeah. But in this one, they're coming fucking straight from the top, and it's almost like this spiral case that they're going down first before they hit the basement. And then she says it out loud. She's like, "How the fuck are we in the basement of the hotel? Right. This is the hotel."
A weird scene. Yeah,
right.
Something doesn't add up unless.
But also, when they're driving, everything there's nothing around. Like it's a ghost town and shit. When they're on the way to the hospital, I think you're 110%. I mean, we're talking about a fucking Fulci movie here. Where no matter how much anybody could love this guy, like some shit's not going to make sense. But I think you are. If I had to put money on it and say that maybe that was the turning point of when we got to see our lead characters fully descend, I think you're absolutely right with the painting, because, like Darren said, Fulci used paintings a fucking lot, and I think he was tapping into that shit just as like a form of a window to a soul. Like, basically, I mean, we see that fucking thing from the very beginning of the movie. Like, the whole reason why we have the fucking very first kill in this movie, the opening shows the townspeople are coming in by boat, coming to that fucking hotel, killing him for what reason? Because he possesses the ability to hold the key for a portal to hell.
Yeah, because they think he's cursed the town, and in all reality, he's telling them, "I'm the only one that can save you." Like,
there you go.
And it's like his revenge in a way. I mean, you can interpret this fucking film so many ways, but
yeah, it is. It's a little open, isn't it? You can have some fun with it. There's some freedom and liberties there to have with it. Yeah. So that's pretty cool too. I didn't really think about it that way until you brought it up.
But yeah, Schweik, man, in the original script though, he was not a protector of the world. He was actually wanting to open the gate to hell in the original script. They changed that. Fulci changed that part of it. Also, at the end, Liza and John don't end up in like what we get when we see, the abyss, the beyond. They end up in a fucking an abandoned amusement park.
That's right. Yeah.
With the living dead walking around and shit. Like in a fucking. But that would have been cost too much and shit. And there wasn't no amusement parks around New Orleans anyway. And then the amount of money it would have took to get everybody in zombie makeup and wardrobe and everything.
I mean, that would have been cool, but with what they went with, I don't think you could really beat that. And that scene,
I love it.
It's actually done in the Palo studio in Rome.
Yeah.
And they were when they actually was trying to work out to direct this scene, like, so you need a vision of hell, basically, or the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
They were really scratching their heads, like they thought, how the hell are we going to do this? And they were like, they set up this big room in that those TV studios. Mm-hmm. And I think they use so many voltage lights and all that. And they just by accident got the look. I think they shut all the doors. They got everyone to go away from the scene, and just they miraculously, got this scene that looks exactly what they were going for. Which, I think it's one of the greatest endings.
I think so too, man. I think it's done simple and it's effective and it's like it's amazing.
You've got to think the last, certainly David Warbeck's last, his expression on his face when he's
gone mad.
And
but it's fear.
He keeps it playing, but he's like really fucking portrays that fucking scene well.
Yeah,
I don't want to bore anybody with things about the book. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to touch on it or not. But I will, like, once we get through covering the film all the way. But
no, I'm good, man, for that. Yeah,
I got one more clip to play if y'all ready.
Yeah.
I think it's the final clip of the film. So
hey, since the final clip, I'll tell you this, man, just out of all brutal honesty.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the Beyond, man. Like, I put this up there. I've said before, like, I have to hold City of the Living Dead at number 1 for the Fulci films for me.
Yeah.
That's just because I hold Phenomena as my favorite Argento film. Most people hold Suspiria or Tenebrae.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking not trying to be odd. It's just what I like. But I can ask me tomorrow, and I'll probably tell you that the Beyond probably touches me a little bit more than City of the Living Dead. We can do this all fucking week. Just like Tarantino movies, I'll rotate those bitches out top 5 every day of the week. They'll change.
Yeah.
But
well, it's
I will say
with TCM
Beyond,
and
though.
Exorcist, like they can change any day.
The Beyond, though, I can tell you this: the very best thing for me about this movie is there's 2, and it's the beginning and the end. I think it's the best opening to a fucking movie where you can't help but surrender to it because it opens up so fucking well. That narration, it will catch you immediately where you're like, okay, we got some substance here. There's a story behind this shit. It'll put you right there in the feels of it because you're fucking literally watching a brutal fucking torture. Basically, I mean, they're crucifying this fucking dude right from the get as soon as this movie starts.
Right.
And the end is basically whether, how confusing it is to you or not. The end of the fucking movie is almost like this transition of where you get to see 2 people trying to figure out this really confusing, this very, these scenarios of being just confusing fucking plots. And then all of a sudden we see the transition of being like, oh, that's why the painting was so fucking pronounced in this movie is they wound up in the shit, which we saw in the very beginning. It all is like a full circle for me and that's what makes sense the most to this movie. But yeah, beginning and end, man, fucking
there's
my
definitely
favorite part of the
loops
movie.
involved. Definitely loops involved.
I'll tell you, I've got a question we didn't really touch upon is the Emily character. Do you think so? Is she like a ghost? Is she coming back to
She's been sent back purposely, I think, to interrupt.
To tell her, to warn her, and what have
you. Know what I think though? Like after knowing more about the Book of Ibon, so it talks about alternate lives. So it talks about every person or everything, living thing or whatever, has an alternate life in another reality, in another dimension. I think Liza is Emily.
Well, like you said, each
different dimension,
door,
in a different time, because everything
each
loops
chapter is a
back
door.
Around. Yeah,
each chapter is a door. It's got 7 sins, right?
Right.
But let's say that person has fully completed those 7 chapters, whether they went from a state of mental madness to being fucking blind and having a canine dog. That's like your seeing eye dog now. Maybe that was your punishment for doing it.
Right.
But is it one of those things where she actually gets to correct that sin by being like the signal of warning going back?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's already progressed into another state, another existence.
She says, like, if you listen to dialogue, she says, I did what you asked of me.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is that.
But she doesn't want to go back. So we know it's horrible because she's begging. I'm like, no, like, don't take me back.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Like I said, I don't want to bore anybody with the book shit, but like, if I can read some of the stuff when we get to the end, just kind of throw it off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go down the rabbit hole. Fuck it. Let's go.
But yeah, here's the last clip, y'all. Here we go.
What the hell's going on around here? I don't know. I think I'm going crazy. Here they come!
sea of darkness and all therein that may be explored.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I hope you don't get dinged though, man. As you was playing that clip, I'm looking around on the bodies on the floor, and I'm like, oh, I can definitely see that. And then the music kicks in, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, well, I chop it up hopefully good enough, but the fair use warning is weird on YouTube. I've always thought. By the way, it's a little late, but here we go.
Put it in there anyway, like
there you go.
Yeah.
But I know we touched upon it earlier, but the new composer's cut, man, put this film from a 9 out of 10 for me, 9.5 out of 10, right to a 10.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody in the chat who's not got this new release, I urge you to go out and listen to it because it is fucking phenomenal. That soundtrack.
I told Darren that before he checked it out.
Well, no, I was very skeptical because
he was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you get any better than the original. I was like, dude, it's just like the original, just so much more added to it.
More is with it, yeah. It's incredible.
Nothing's changed really. It's just enhanced.
Well, more on the subject because this is some of my favorite shit to pick at. But let's say for both of you guys, let's say you're holding on to your Grindhouse release because I just saw Justin Marino kind of do the whole thing saying he missed out on this one, but he does have this one. I'm assuming this is the one he's talking about.
Right.
Say you do have this one, and maybe the wallet might be strapped a little tight these days, and that big ass box that we just got from Grindhouse, the new one anyways, we know that shit came with a steep price tag. Would you guys definitely still say like, hey, like I keep it in consideration, I know the fucking price tag is a lot steeper and you already got this one? Are you still leaning on saying, hey, you got your bang for your buck if you go this way? Would you still say that?
I think this is one of the releases, not just of the year, probably of the last 10 years. Yeah. So I would highly recommend people. Yeah,
I definitely would recommend to get this release for sure.
But in terms of extras as well, it's just packed.
You won't get. I mean, it's going to take me a long time. I mean, you get this thick ass book. I started reading in this, by the way. I started reading it, but I didn't get too far into it. But it's got some good shit in here, man.
I mean, I was like you, Johnny. Like when we said, "Oh, we got like a week to do this," I'm like, "Oh yeah, we'll get through that, no problem." Like all the extras, the extras are just they just keep on coming, man.
Right. Before I forget, this three in the new set right here, I should say, because I was going over it myself, just trying to cram what I could in the short amount of time. Disc 3 in this one is literally Disc 2 of this one. They literally took Disc 2 out of here and put it in this one for the special feature Blu-ray.
Stuff,
just that's been duplicated because, of course, they want to make sure you got all the special features from this release for this one. This bitch is 6 discs. They want to make sure that you got everything. So I do myself say this is 100%. I think your fruit. Not only is it worth it, but I think it's safe to say that you're future-proofing yourself with this one because we don't all know exactly what's going to happen in the later years with technology or whether 6K or 8K or whatever the fuck it's going to be.
Yeah.
We have no idea what the future's going to bring. So for right now, it's probably safe to say like this is about as good as this fucking thing's going to get until the foreseeable future, which we know nothing about.
I can't see it getting no better than that.
Never get better.
Yeah.
Even like 8K, I don't know what about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nah, this is a definitive edition. You need to get it, man.
I will say this. I popped in disc 1 of this today. I was going through the discs, just popping them in, see what they all had to offer. Of course, like I said, you got your CD soundtrack being disc 6 on here, disc 5 being a DVD, and that's, that's the 7, what is it? The seventh door to hell. That's that cut. It's on DVD. It's not the best quality from what I can see by the comment section. Darren, what you said too.
Yeah, it's not great.
But for usually, even with a boutique release, most of the time, especially with studio releases, it's just a given that whenever you do pop in, you buy 4K, you pop in the very first disc, which is your 4K feature. Usually there's nothing on there except for the film. There won't even be trailers, commentaries. Right. You got to put in the Blu-ray that usually comes with it for the special features. This one, fuck no. There's even more. Listen to this shit.
There's an hour-long featurette, though, called Beyond the Beyond. And that's fucking great, by the way.
And we got a fucking 40-minute interview that was just newly recorded with what's his name, our composer, which was Fabio Frizzi. I believe that's around that's around like 35 minutes or so. And I told you guys that under the special features, it said like you can click on it. It's the Fabio Frizzi cut. When I clicked on it just now, it was actually like a 32-minute interview they had done with him. So it's just him on his outtakes of the Beyond. I scored it. So I just didn't want to use that from the beginning because I thought myself, I was like, holy shit, like that's the whole runtime of the movie. And it's just his commentary, like his audio record over it. It's not. It's the special feature, which is even fucking better to me because you got him right on camera talking about the actual movie. So, yeah, I mean, the fucking first disc automatically is just packed full of shit. Like you don't have to go to disc 2, which I mean, disc 2 is basically the Blu-ray just to make sure they got their formats covered for everybody. So, $60 for what you get in this box right here. I mean, I just paid fucking I paid $70 for Trick or Treat from Synops. And that fucking thing like had what, 2 discs in it, I think? What was that, like a 4K and a Blu-ray disc? I think that was in there. This fucking thing is like literally a little bit cheaper, and it's got fucking 6 discs in it, 100-page book. I mean, you spend a week with this fucking thing, and you probably still won't have
you're gonna be like
covered.
Just get it for the composer's cut. It's like incredible. You know, I can't pick it up enough. Like,
is there another release? You know, has the composer's cut been on? You know, this one, the Shameless, the Arrows?
No.
Really? Okay.
No, this is a new, like, Frizzi rescored the whole film. So, like, and like I said, he's doing that tour and everything. This shirt actually has the tour dates on the back of this shirt. Like, everywhere he went. And I didn't know who that. I don't know. It didn't click, but that's him. You see him on the. One side's Fulci and one side's Frizzi.
There you go.
You got Emily and then Schweik's on there, but.
How do you feel about that starting a new trend, though, for maybe Goblin going back and doing a new composer's cut for Suspiria or Tenebrae?
Well,
I wouldn't
there's money in that.
So there's money to be made.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's always, we'll always have those original scores as well. So I'm all for it, I think. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Hey, man, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to run through the Book of Ibon right quick. Just briefly. Not too crazy. Not. If I'm boring anybody, tell me to shut the fuck up, you know?
Let's go down this rabbit hole together.
Yeah. All right. So chapter 1 is the Dreamer's Gateway. Okay. And it basically is dream magic. It allows one to consciously travel into the dream realm where laws of reality don't exist. They're able to go into other people's dreams and speak to the dead. Unworldly entities, and speaking of them as well for forbidden knowledge and shit like that. But it says, here's one of the quotes from the book, though. In the realm of sleep, the veil is thinned. The dreamer steps beyond his mortal form and walks among the stars, guided by the whispering shadows of those forgotten by time. So anyway, that's chapter 1. Chapter 2 is the Eldritch Altar. It says these altars are created to invoke entities from the beyond. Material world and realms of the old ones can cross over. Bone, obsidian, and ashes of sacrificed creatures becomes a portal to communicate with unimaginable creatures beyond human understanding. And Ibon warns only those with the most disciplined minds should even attempt. Unprepared minds will lead to madness. Many of these are hidden deep in the earth, like these altars. And it says, upon the altar of bones, the elder gods shall awaken, their eyes open in the dark, in the dark abyss, and the earth trembled as the ancient ones stir once more. But hopefully I'm not boring y'all, man. So
no, that's interesting.
I'll keep going unless y'all, just tell me to shut up.
You're good, man. You're good.
Okay. So chapter 3 is the forbidden geometry. Occult science, patterns, hidden shapes, manipulation of time and space. This is highly cautioned as well, not to fuck with this shit. It says it can tear the fabric of reality. calling Cthulhu and Yog-Sothoth or Yog-Sothoth or whatever the fuck it is. It is believed many of Ibon's disciples sealed their copies to protect humanity. And it says the truth is carved in angles beyond mortal comprehension, shapes where symmetry leads not to beauty but to madness. So it's like more madness each one of these fucking things, man. As we go on, it says, so chapter 4 is the veil of eternal darkness. Souls of the damned wander, time has no meaning. The most powerful gods roam here, feeding off the souls of the damned, waiting to come into our world. It involves the sacrifice of one's soul to communicate with these beings for absolute power. But there's a huge warning: those who attempt will be consumed into the void, losing oneself, and free will is taken.
Okay.
So in the quote from that chapter is, beyond the stars lies the blackened abyss where time ceases and the souls of the lost are devoured by the endless dark. Only those brave or foolish enough to seek it will understand the true nature of existence. Then we go into chapter 5, the heart of the moon. It kind of goes into the moon holds an ancient power unknown to mortal man and all this shit. A key to unlocking realms. I mean, pretty much the same goes on and on. But in the moon's dark heart, the tides of fate are woven. To understand its pulse is to look into the eyes of the gods themselves, and understanding that no mortal mind can bear without unraveling. Chapter 6, the eternal return. So we do see this. We see like all this shit in this movie. Like when you're watching the film, when I was reading all this shit, I'm like, holy shit, because the eternal return, you know that scene where Eliza stops and she closes her eyes and shit? And you see Emily just keeps going looping outside with the dog and shit. So it says, the eternal recurrence, all things are doomed to repeat themselves. Endless cycles. Cycles of time are controlled by cosmic forces that transcend human understanding. Ancient gods are trapped. Only way to escape is to decipher the patterns. The wheel of time turns without end. To stand at its center is to understand the deepest truths of existence, but to stand there is to be lost, bound to the eternal dance of reoccurrence. So, like, anyway, it's pretty.
So
good.
that's a book you can actually buy, is it?
Yeah, the book of Ibon. Yeah,
it's crazy when we realize that's actually real, man.
Yeah. It's and then there's one. Here's the last thing, man. Like I said, I see people checked out already. They're like, "What the fuck? This is above my pay grade," but whatever. I'm gonna put it out here anyway. The chapter 7, the final chapter, the awakening of the old ones, and it basically warns of their return would destroy our fucking world. So some believe they would enlighten us, but they don't care about mortals. So there's a battle between different groups of people that would want to be enlightened by these cosmic beings, but then the other group of people are like, fuck that, we want to save our world, so let's not let anybody know about this shit, you know. So trading of the soul ritual would be involved, for forbidden knowledge to lose one. So they'd be willing to lose their humanity just to know all the mysteries of the fucking universe, basically. It's fucking crazy shit.
It is crazy, man.
And to awaken the old ones is to invite the end. Turn away from this path, for once it is set there, there is no return. So anyway.
Yeah, man. I mean,
it's pretty wild shit.
Yeah. A ton of symbolism, like you even said, like as far as, you know, the sign of the symbols and everything. I mean, you look at the front of the book, they even came with our edition. Like, right. I mean, literally, it's almost like that TS looking kind of symbol, but it's blurred and flipped a little bit. Like we see that through all out the basement, whether it's on actually like a weight bearing post that's been put in the ground, the wall where the plumber's like chipping away to get through the brick so he can break past the barricade.
You see it's
literally stamped on it. I mean,
you see it on Schweik's body too in the morgue.
There you go.
When he turns his arm, he looks. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" And see, he's reading the book, so they keep looking at the book, and then Liza was looking for the book.
Yeah.
So she probably did fucking read the book and lost her fucking mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because all of a sudden it's misplaced whenever the doctor is there. She was like, she's startled, like, well, the book was just right there.
Right.
Well, he ends up reading it as well, McCabe, doesn't he? The doctor. He ends up reading it.
Yep. And it's also, there's the whole thing is like, you can't read the entire book, but by the time you get to the end of the book, it says that you lost your fucking mind. So unless you're like mentally prepared for it. So anyway, it's pretty deep. It's pretty crazy. Pretty wild.
It is wild, man. Yeah.
It's like there has to be a sacrifice to obtain that knowledge. And of course,
you got to sacrifice your soul. There's another one where you got to sacrifice an innocent and all this crazy shit. And like,
whoa,
like what the hell, you know? But
almost like sacrifice your sanity as well, just by
definitely. Man,
I mean, I'm sure in some religions, like they probably just go just almost as that close to being that far in some beliefs.
Right. Think about L. Ron Hubbard and, you know,
amen to that.
Fucking shit. But man, no, this has been great, y'all, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you coming on, dude, and catching the Beyond.
Dude, the appreciation is all over here, man. Thank you guys so much for letting me come back, man. It's always a fucking treat, man, to come back. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm trying to, right before we started, I was trying to think too. I think today, watching this is probably one of the first horror films I've probably watched here in a little while, because I've been going off on tangents with mafia movies and other genres a lot, because I've just been buying a bunch of stuff that was on sale and trying to catch up on some watching stuff. And yeah, it's been a little bit since I actually sat down and watched a horror film, other than actually going to the theater to see the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre for its 51st birthday. So that was that was a great experience about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that was a good experience. But yeah, it's been a little bit since I actually sat down and watched a fucking horror film, and not to mention it's Fulci's The Beyond, and none other than a fucking edition on 4K like this one. So yeah, today was a nice fucking day, that's for sure.
It's not a bad one to start back up with, really.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I enjoyed digging into it, man. This is one that you could, you know, in a few years or whatever, we might come back to it and cover again. I mean, you have.
I'm sure we will. To be
have
honest,
a whole different fucking outlook on the thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
But, there's so much more on that box set as well I want to dive into. So yeah, I'm for sure we'll probably 2 or 3 years give this another go.
Right.
Yeah, there's not much else you can say about this film. But in terms of Johnnie coming on, man, you're welcome anytime. Like,
thank you,
man.
You know,
I'm sure we'll have a chat in the not too distant and bring you on again, man, because these are always fun times. I don't know if because this stream's been going on a while. Did you want to show off anything? Any new additions or anything?
If that's okay with y'all, I got to do something right quick though.
Good Lord, them butt cheeks. Girl got an ass like an onion. Just make me want to cry.
Look at the shitter on that critter.
That's what I'm saying. Damn.
I've got nothing crazy but I've got a few things I can show.
Hell yeah, I got pretty much. It's not really in order, but I'll fucking pick them up as I go. I mean, it's
don't have to be in order, man.
And I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start clipping these and like do a whole nother fucking video. You know what I'm saying?
Do like a fucking montage every month or so.
Hey, just to be clear and make sure I ain't draining nobody's shit. Are we on like a time limit? You guys got to get off here in a little bit, or
I'm not.
I'm off tomorrow.
Everybody's good. Okay, sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm good. All right. But yeah, it's never a time limit. We just kind of go, like
rather than do a big update. Yeah, we kind of tack them on the end now, and it seems to be people seem to like it. So
you want to go first, Darren?
I could do, yeah. I mean, I got mostly books, to be honest.
Here we go.
A few of these I bought used. The first one is The Companion to Italian Cinema. I just buy these used on Amazon. I think it's like £4 or something, and there's tons of like directors I've never heard of. American Horrors. This is like a 1990s book. You can see I'm reading it. Got the bookmark there. And this is all like there's lots of slashes like Eyes of Laura Maz, as you can see on the front. Next one is Recycled Culture in Contemporary Art and Film. This is more of like kind of what's the word? If you really want to go academic into film, so I won't touch too much on that. This is one I really want to show. Spaghetti Nightmares. I've been after this book for fucking years, man.
Yeah.
And it come up like used on eBay when like £9 or something. I'm like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, man. It's got interviews with all the top directors, Italian directors, but I can't wait to dive into that.
Yeah, man.
Again, kind of a similar. Maitland McDonough, Broken Mirrors, Broken Minds. That's the book on Dario Argento. And this goes all the way up into opera, including opera. But she has done like an expanded version, which goes further, you know, to all his present, right up to present day, I believe. So I can't wait to dig into that. I did get Riccardo Freda, the Roberto Curti book. So I know me and Dirk's already done a stream on him, and there's a few films in here that I know we're going to cover as well.
Yep.
Sure. Not too much left now. New edition of The Dark Side, as I always get. Dirk would probably like this one because it's got a big, massive piece on Terrifier.
Okay. I love that artwork.
Yeah. I've always got to plug these, man.
I dig that artwork a lot.
They're fucking great. And it's like mainly old stuff, horror, but it does include like newer stuff. Last but not least, a couple of DVDs, and that's it. Tupla, which is an Italian giallo.
Okay.
I went for the cheapest kind of DVD version of it first. If I really like it,
is that a newer film?
Yeah, it's in the 2000s. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, early 2000s. I want to say. And Scarlet Street, which is 1940s. Some people would be thinking, what the fuck have you got like a noir film? But this has strong elements of slasher, certainly in like an opening scene. Someone was saying, I was listening to our podcast. So yeah, that's the stuff I got.
Awesome. Cool, man. Let's see.
I'm coming.
Yeah, man.
My bad.
Are you good? Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
I'll catch a chat. Well, I'll catch a couple of these comments right quick. Let's see. Got Wild Wrangler in here.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? Cosmic Horror, yeah, for sure. Johnnie, Chinatown film. Yeah. Let's see. Great stream. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers, man.
I know I've skipped a ton, y'all. But anyway, sorry, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna get to it, man. We got some stuff to show, so here we go.
All right. Here we go. Bear with me, guys. All right, so I've been literally just going fucking crazy for the past couple months, grabbing a bunch of shit, really good deals. Guys, I know back in July, I think that was like the 11th through the 14th, was the Amazon Prime Day sale. And I'm a sucker for that shit because I don't pay full retail for studio release shit. So that's my only time where I'm like, all right, let's see what kind of deals I can get, and especially get the good shit that I really want for a good price. So it's a mixed bag, so just bear with me. Of course, I had to grab this up. Fucking super sweet deal on that thing. Shit, man, I think this was like $20. I think it was the first 4 Batman films on 4K.
Okay.
Watched them. Look really good. Can't complain about it. Let me make sure I don't get them out of order here. Bear with me. Fucking big stack of shit over here. Of course, since I had that one, I went ahead and got the Dark Knight trilogy on 4K as well. Super good deals. And to round it off, because I'm a big Batman mark, I had to go ahead and get that on 4K as well while it was on sale. That's the newest one with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
And Colin Farrell playing fucking Oz Penguin. If anybody hasn't seen it and you're definitely interested, HBO has the
the exclusive season for the Penguin, which is like 8 episodes long. I assure you, it's fucking gold. It's great. I watched it. I can't wait to rewatch that season again. But I'm a big fan of this movie. Can't wait for the new one. I think that doesn't come out until like 2026, 2027. Who knows? All right. Let's see. We did a stream about 2 weeks ago, I think, and this movie got brought up, and I kind of blind bought this as Steven Spielberg's first film. That's what it was advertised, Duel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Snatch that up. Man, I think this thing was like $8 or $9, man, during Prime Day. So I was like,
shit. Okay. I would have grabbed it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, fucking went ahead and grabbed it. Let's see. I just got this in the other day. This is the guys who did the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 documentary. Their label's called ETR. I don't forgot what that stands for. But they just released this the other day. It's the You're So Cool, Brewster, the Fright Night documentary.
Oh, nice.
It's the actual full documentary, because most of the other releases, whether you got the 4K Steelbook, which I've got it over there, the Eureka release, and all the other ones, they have the documentary on those as a special feature, but it's not the full length one. They usually just cover the first Fright Night movie. This one actually covers Fright Night 1 and 2. So had to snatch that one up. Let's see what else we got here. Go ahead and do these right here. These were my bangers right here for sure. Just got these in. I think this was about a week or two ago. But of course, the Man with No Name trilogy on 4K.
Yeah, I got to get that.
No.
I will get it. I'm gonna wait for it to drop though. So
yeah, you're going to be pretty much stuck now doing the standard releases, which is going to be fine. You just don't get the big boxes and all that bullshit, because these now, men, are fucking selling for stupid money.
They're gone. Okay,
but
they'll put out another one, I'm sure.
You know, being a big fan of The Good, Bad, and the Ugly is probably like one of my number one films of all time. I had to, as you can see, I've got a few extras here, so I had to buy a few extra of those because I'm going to display them on my shelves. So,
okay,
let me set that to the side. Let me grab this stack. All right, I got this one off eBay for a pretty good steal. It's Heartbreak Pass, old Charles Bronson film.
Oh shit! Okay, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, never seen it, man. Fucking, I know Alan had told me about it probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and I just happened to see it on eBay for like fucking $4 or $5, and I was like, yeah, it's a Kino release. So,
okay, cool.
Snatched that up. I was in Walmart of all places and saw this sitting on the shelf, so I snatched that up.
Right.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people talk a lot of shit about this movie. I get it as 80s cheese or whatever, or maybe even early 90s. I've never seen it, but I went ahead and snatched it up. That's definitely the Blu-ray. I know what is it? TerraVision had released it as a 4K, and it got like this limited edition box set.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never seen that movie, and I wasn't about to pay that price for it. But
no, it would. You'd have been disappointed if you did. So.
Through this
with a 4K anyway.
I was definitely years late getting this one, but I watched this one on 4K. Man, it looks great on 4K too. Holy fuck, this is one of those movies you demo like whenever you have family and friends over. You want to, they're kind of not familiar with what 4K can do. But I went ahead and got Mad Max.
Okay.
Dude, I think this thing was like $5 during Amazon Prime Day.
Yeah.
Trying to think. God, his name is eluding me right now. It's not Chase. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to even think of Movie Mass. It's a channel on YouTube. But the guy recommended this one from Criterion, and the sale was still going on. So I went and picked it up, The Awful Truth. I know nothing about it really, but he definitely sold me on it, telling me a few details about it. It's I think this is a 30s or 40s film, 1937. Had to pick that up. Of course, during the sale, you get a half price, so can't go wrong there. Bear with me, guys.
Yep.
All right. So Arrow just spit these out, so I had to get both of them, of course.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Watch both of these. Man, they look fucking great, man. Arrow did such a good job on both of those, and trust me, I would have loved to see Arrow do like the big rigid keep case kind of limited edition release for these, but these are fine. Got to slip with them, booklets, posters, and all that. I didn't really know what was going on with this release. So long story short, I remember when this was released, there was a bunch of people bitching about the 4K because apparently there was something wrong with it, but apparently it's just Panasonic some certain Panasonic players were having a hard time playing it. But I went back and got the TCM2, the big chunky box release.
Oh shit! Okay, I got the VS one. I'm good.
Yep, I got that one as well. I just bought this one, man, because I chased down everything TCM anyway, and I gotta have it also.
Yeah.
I got you.
Still found it at retail price. I think Orbit's still selling this fucking thing for like $38.99. So if anybody's interested, go to Orbit. It's still there. Well, last time I checked. Here's this big expensive bitch, but it's Synops Films, so I already bought Trick or Treat from them for a good price. So went ahead and got Deadly Spawn release.
Right. Okay.
But,
okay.
Fucking, man, I'm telling you, their releases are fucking nice, man. I love those big boxes. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm showing it. No, give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're getting somewhere. All right, one of a fucking awesome movie right here, especially one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies right here. This was released a few years ago. Not a bunch of people talk about it, but got it for like $7. American made. If you want a really good drug movie, fuck man, that's the way to go. Love that flick. Blind Buy right here again. During Prime Day, it was like $8. Heard some great things about it, just never seen it, so I went ahead and grabbed it. The Maltese Falcon.
Yeah.
The banger right here, which I fucking had this on Blu-ray and DVD for far too long, so it was time to upgrade it. Can't wait to check it out. That's none other than Scorsese's The Departed.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I think this was like $12 or something, man. Like I said, I grabbed just fucking big boxes of shit, man, while I could.
Right.
Upgraded this one as well. This one right here, and American made, which I like this one a little bit more. But Tom Cruise and Jamie Kennedy, fuck man, Jamie Foxx.
Oh, yeah, that's a damn good movie. Yeah.
I said Jamie Kennedy. God, that'd be the worst pairing in fucking
Jamie Kennedy. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx for Collateral.
Fox, yeah.
I fucking love that movie. Jamie Kennedy would have fucked that movie up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Here we go, right here, a $4 grab right here off of Prime Day, Van Helsing.
Oh shit. Shit.
I'm a sucker for this movie, man. I love the Frankenstein tie-in and all that shit, man. Vampire flick, man. Yeah. It's I can have a few beers, pop a bucket of popcorn, man, and sit back and enjoy it. So another banger right here, man. There's gonna be a lot of fucking mob movies, guys, because that's what I've been watching the past like 2 months. But had to finally upgrade this one. Fucking one of my favorite movies, American Gangster. Of course, I already showed you another The Departed, so I had to upgrade this one too.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn good.
It looks fucking pretty good. Fucking best war movie of all time right here. Saving Private Ryan. Hey, come on now. So went from war movie, so we'll go to Eddie Murphy now. So got that one on 4K. Unfortunately, I didn't get the slipcover with it, but honestly, I just don't even give a shit because it's a studio release. So but coming to America, had to have it. Unfortunately, I haven't seen either one of these yet, but I got them for a really good price. It's glass and old.
Old is pretty rough, but glass. I know a lot of people think that's rough too, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Old's rough though. It is. So. But who knows? You might like it.
All right, so here we go. Fucking Zodiac on 4K.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
I love that fucking.
I love that film.
It's a banger.
One of the best black and white films I've probably seen in a while, man. This is definitely like top 5, especially for James Cagney films for me, man. Criterion fucking put this over the moon for me, man. This was a great 4K just to stumble across. That is the Roaring 20s. God damn, that movie is great. If you like fucking old school mob movies, man, like I couldn't highly recommend that anymore.
Ain't that him in that movie Angels with Dirty Faces?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about the Home Alone movie. Of course, in Home Alone, the movie, they're playing. Kevin McAllister is like playing a movie in the background. Of course, uses it in Home Alone 2 as well. My brain is jello at this point, though, man. So don't. It's definitely not that. It's definitely not that one, though.
Okay.
So here's the original. The remake is coming up here in a minute because I upgraded that too, but I went ahead and got that from Criterion as well while the sale was going. The original Scarface. Yeah. Unfortunately, this one looks fucking so good. This one, I guess the surviving film elements of what they had to do the 4K for this It looks all right, but I assure you, I think it would have been just fine left on Blu-ray. This, however, on 4K, holy fuck, man, it looks so good. But this one, there's some issues.
I have to get it next Criterion if they still got it.
Let's see here. I'm not sure if I got it this time around or not. Well, you know what? Don't say if I'll go for these. Here's another stack of shit. All right. So had to get all 3 of these. I was a little late to the game, but I got them. That's the Friday the 13th 4Ks on.
Oh yeah.
From Arrow Video. Snagged all those.
Like all them.
Fucking one of the best international horror films I've seen in a while. Fucking had to have it on 4K.
Oh yeah. Fuck
yeah. Oh, I need to see that one.
I'll definitely get the. I'm going to spend the money and get the second sight 4K. I want that limited edition box set.
I'd love to cover that at some point.
Uncle Bill just did a review for Lurks a couple days ago. I watched it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy that box.
That's fucking great, man.
It's kind of funny because Wild Wrangler just put that comment in there, and I literally just got this on 4K. So it was like, I don't even remember talking about this earlier, but yeah, it's Chinatown on 4K.
Right. Yeah, I got that too. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking super stoked to have this. I love the hell out of that performance from Jack Nicholson in there. Fucking great.
I know a lot of people was complaining because it didn't come with the blue in that one, but
it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but I was like, fuck it. I paid. I can't remember what I paid. It was cheap as hell though. You know,
it's a Paramount release, man. But
yeah,
who knows, man?
It was cheap though when I got it, so I was like, fuck it. You know,
blind buy right here. I don't know nothing about it, but I only got it for like a few bucks. So I just took the plunge. Trailer looks really good. Monkey Man.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I'm
a big fan of this one. Got it. Oh, I was so glad this was in the fucking sale. Fucking Clint Eastwood and the Outlaw Josie Wells.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! That's my favorite Clint Eastwood.
Fucking banger, dude.
Yeah, that's my favorite. The favorite one.
Give me one sec here. I think I got a few more because man, I did a lot of 4K upgrade, man, because I got them so fucking cheap. Casino on 4K.
Yeah, yeah.
Showed you the original. Got the remake, of course.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Scarface.
Got that one too.
I think this was like $6. Apollo 13. Those are old. One more sec, guys. Let me make sure. Bear with me. Just a few more. All right. Not a big fan of this movie, but it was on sale and it was on 4K, and I do watch this. I hate to admit it, but at least usually twice a year. There are certain things I like about this movie, but I'm definitely not one of the biggest fans of it. Rosemary's Baby, which I think we just talked about.
I love that. I love that movie.
We talked about Mia Farrow, which I thought that's what Darren had said earlier.
He said her sister. Her sister. Tisa Farrow.
I still need to see that one though.
Rosemary's Babies.
I love
that fucking movie. I'll tell you this: the 4K looks really fucking good. Like I went over that myself. It looks really good.
Right. They had to do the replacement disc on that. So I had to fucking do this whole thing to contact them, and they had to send me the fucking replacement disc and shit. So.
Damn it! I'll have to check mine then.
But they might have fixed it. I don't know. Hopefully.
Damn! I'm glad you said something. I'll definitely check it.
Yeah, because the audio is fucking weird. If you don't like, it's a little jacked up. So.
Trying to make sure that's all I got laying around. Another one kind of like Apollo 13. I got this at the same time too. Just threw it in the cart, especially it's fucking 4Ks for like $4 or $5. Field of Dreams.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen this movie in like fucking 20, 25 years, man. So threw it in the cart though. Finally upgraded this one. The Town. Fucking love that movie. And this is a blind buy for me. It was on sale, so I said, fuck it. I buy the trailer. I definitely want to see it, but I heard it's not that great. The Bike Riders.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that one.
And guys, I'm trying to look on that table over here to see if I got anything else. I think that's it, guys.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yep.
All right. I got a stack here, and then we'll get out of here, y'all. Here we go. So all this shit right here is all the Severin summer sale. Like every bit of it. So
I haven't even got my notification yet for that.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
So this banging fucking movie right here, y'all. So Sledgehammer.
Woo. I've got that DVD. Yeah.
Fucking great. Not really. It's the worst, one of the worst fucking movies you ever see.
Fucking terrible, but yeah, it's worth.
Like the opening fucking shot is like 6 minutes just panned on a fucking house, you know. So like, you know, it's worse than watching paint dry.
Guy just fucking walks forever and ever. Like,
and right behind it, things. So.
Oh shit! I've heard bad things about that.
This is,
no pun intended.
These are so fucking bad. They had to be in the collection. You know. So yeah, they're both on DVD. I can't remember what it was. It was cheap as hell. I bought this actually from Uncle Bill. So that's beneath the.
Okay.
Beneath the Ultra Russ Meyer, beneath the Ultraviction or something.
They got lots of titties in that.
So this is my first Russ Meyer film. So there we go. And he sent it in a protective case. I thought it was cool. So, appreciate that. And then got Shock Treatment. So.
Oh, okay.
A lot of this is blind buy shit. I have no idea, but that looks pretty intriguing to me. So,
let me know how it is. I definitely I haven't too much. I haven't watched it.
Peter Cushing, The Uncanny.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
That's awesome.
Okay. It's another blind. A lot of these are blind, man. So, yeah, Emmanuel and the Last Cannibals.
Man, that's a great one.
Yeah,
I fucking love that one.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get on that one.
Yeah.
At some point, and then because the cannibal people like the cannibal streams, man. So
that's the best Emmanuel film.
Okay.
I think.
You got Violence in a Woman's Prison. So yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that after.
We're gonna get after that too. So that's I'm trying to talk Tasha into watching that with me. So, let's see. I got Patrick Still Lives.
Yeah, I got that one, man. Fucking great. Fun.
Got this masterpiece of a film, Klaus Kinski, Nosferatu in Venice. Fucking shit.
I ordered that as well.
It's grimy as hell. He's
I love
grimy.
it. I fucking love it for all the wrong reasons.
And here's the only, I think this is the only 4K I bought from Severn was The Devil's Honey.
Oh shit, I need to upgrade that.
Yeah.
But that's a great film.
Yeah.
It's good looking masterpiece, man.
Fucking right. Let's see. With that fucking trunk with that sax and shit. Jack the Ripper.
Oh, okay.
Not sure, but had to get it.
Is that the old one, or is it? It's not a Jess Franco one.
Old one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
See, Revenge of the Living Dead Girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, like I said, a lot of this shit I don't know, but I'm gonna know.
I think I ordered that Jack the Ripper. I'm not sure.
Byleth, the Demon of Incest. So.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great.
I love that cover though.
Is it Giallo? I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, and Peanut Butter Solution. I actually got this for Grayson. So.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what happens. He didn't seem too sold when I showed it to him though. And then
Chinese boy puts a fucking peanut butter solution on his balls or whatever.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
And I got Deep Blood. Joe D'Amato.
Oh yeah.
So,
that's a genre we haven't covered really.
Yeah, we'll have to get into some animal attack shit. Get Pops back on here with that shit, you know. Let's see. I've been getting into these, man. Another Joe D'Amato, another post-apocalyptic film, Endgame. So,
okay,
gotta check that shit out at some point. We have to get some more of those going too. Let's see. I got Christopher Lee, Crypt of the Vampire.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I got that coming.
Yeah. And then I got a Jesus Franco joint, The Sadist of Notre Dame.
That's clearly him as well on the cover. Can't fucking mistake his face.
He's starring in that one. So then you got another Christopher Lee, Castle of the Living Dead.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then here's the last thing I got during that Severn summer sale. Some Nasty Nuns.
Oh, you pulled the trigger on that then.
Yeah, nasty habits.
You have to let me know on that one because I didn't order it, but I'm down for getting it at some point.
Yep, they get nasty in there, so we'll see. Anyway, that's what I got, and that's it, man.
I'm still waiting on that parcel from yourself, Dirk. So hopefully I'll get that in the next week.
That's
but
crazy.
You never know.
I figured it would have been there by now. Shit.
Yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks, but US Post and shit, UK Post, you never know.
Those two Christopher Lee joints you just held up right there, they came from this set right here.
EuroCrypt? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. That's a fucking. You talking about? Look at that fucking size of that box. That's a fucking chunky bitch, man. But yeah, they put them all in there in individual cases. That's cool. That Severin is literally busting those up and selling them separately, so people don't have to buy the whole big fucking set for like one movie they want out of it.
Right.
I noticed they did that too with those. Dirk, what's those sets me and you bought? Was it the Danza Macabre sets or whatever?
Yeah, Danza Macabre.
Yeah, man, they were selling, what was that, fucking Castle of Blood 4K for like $42, but you could buy the whole fucking box on while they were doing the box set sale for like $2, dude. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, it was just the whole box set, dude.
Yeah, it was crazy. That's when I got them too, when they went on sale. So I was like,
I've got the first one of that coming, but I want to go all four. Is 4 of them or 5?
There's 4. Yeah,
there's 4.
Yeah, and the fourth one now you get to pick whether you want the whole set on 4K or you want the whole set on Blu-ray. Like they actually sell them individually now, like on formats, which is crazy as fuck because they've never done that before in the past. That's definitely like as far as a box set, like individual titles. Yeah, they've done that. You can still do that to this day with most companies, but to put out a box set and tell your customers, well, look, here's this one right here for $140. And it's the whole box set's 4K, or you can save some money. And if you want to just keep the box set Blu-ray, all Blu-ray, well, here it is for like $90 or fucking $100 or whatever the price tags are on them. But
that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I was blown away when they done that announcement a few months back. I was like, well, it's kind of crazy because I don't know how much excitement that box set brings for Severin, but I mean, I'm assuming the sales figures must look pretty good on those box sets for them because, like Dirk said, this is their fucking 4th one now.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, they're doing good, man. I think.
You guys had mentioned his. I tried to mention his name earlier. We was talking about Contraband from Fulci, and I was telling you guys when I watched it, kind of remind me of the films of the guy's name I was trying to pronounce was this guy's right here, that Tomas
Milian.
And Umberto Lenzi, right?
Umberto Lenzi, yeah.
I have a few of the 88 films limited edition sets from him. I think one of them's called like the Tough Ones.
Yeah.
And there's something
Arm to the Teeth.
I don't think it's that. It's definitely the Tough Ones and something.
I think it's the same. That's the same film. Rome Arm to the Teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's I think I ordered them around the same time. I might have did like a pre-order or something like that, but I was just buying shit at that time, being like, hey, like I fucking saw some of these films and they were fucking pretty all right, so I'll do the pre-orders or whatever.
Oh, you're gonna dig. I think you definitely like the Lucio Fulci, man, for sure.
I'm trying to think of I think it was Almost Human. I watched in this
box.
box.
Yeah, fucking great.
Yeah. Holy fuck, man. And like, yeah, for some reason I just never got to go back to the box set.
Yeah.
The rest of them, but
yeah, that's a phenomenal fucking movie, man.
That's one of probably my favorite Lenzi, I think. Or certainly, it's in the
pretty
conversation.
It's pretty high up there,
yeah.
It's crazy, but the title almost doesn't make you think it's going to be like a crime film. It's
and the old movie poster is even worse. It looks like an alien creature thing,
like that face thing. On
it's
the
like
cover,
a fucking
alien face. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's fucking cool though. That fucking Severin puts out some detailed shit like that. Like they don't just lean towards horror shit. Like they probably dug deep to get those movies. And
right.
I hope they do more of them as well, because that set's amazing, man.
But I know
it's I who repudiate you, and in the name of Satan, I place a curse upon you.
I know you guys bring up Lindsay's name a lot. That's the same one y'all usually talk about, right?
Yeah.
Umberto Lenzi and Baker. What was it? Fucking. I don't know the names of these cats, but they're Giallo films, right?
Yeah.
Knife of Ice is a great one on there.
Knife of Ice.
Orgasmo.
All those. Really
Quiet Place to Kill.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Some bangers on there.
Yeah. I'd have to check them out, man. They've been fucking sitting on the shelf for far too long.
Well, yeah, man. This has been a killer ass stream. I appreciate you coming on, Johnny, man. We're gonna get out of it. You got to work tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, it's a holiday tomorrow, man. So like my day's probably gonna be a little bit slow, but man, I'm just kind of going in for my own benefit for the most part.
I got you. But yeah, I'm off tomorrow, man. Everybody have a good week. Hopefully everybody has a great Labor Day weekend. It's been great, man. Fulci lives forever, you know.
Everybody check out some sales. It's fucking Labor Day now. Like all the a lot of the boutique labels and Amazon and all these other places, like definitely check out some stuff. I think Orbit's doing a Vinegar Syndrome sale. I'm all about people trying to fucking save a few dollars, man. Hey, fucking, I'm doing it myself. Like, I'll see all that shit I just showed you. Like,
right.
It ain't on sale. Like, I usually don't buy it unless it's going to be fucking something great that I want that I'll pay full retail for. But any other time, I'm chasing down some sales.
Hell yeah, man.
Shit's getting too expensive.
But we're going to get up out of here, and y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.